Alright. Let's see if this is all working as it should be. But I think it is. In which case, allow me to do my greeting as is customary. Hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refused to be fixed. CodeErr. Now today we're playing Genshin Impact, which, yeah, we still have some stuff to do. Specifically, we didn't quite finish Yelan's story last time, so we'll be wrapping that one up today. Also, Ivanov, hello to you. So yeah, and since we are already partway through Yelan's story, I think this should be over relatively quickly, if I'm being honest. Also, yes, hello. Hello to everyone joining in, I should say. But yeah, the plan is, as I said, Shadow, hello, wow. Everyone, hi, hello to each and everyone. But yeah, again, we are already partway through Yelan's story quest, so we should be done with it relatively quickly. In any case, let's dive right in to finish that one off. Don't know how much longer it's gonna be, but we'll see. We'll see. She's such... Yeah. Again, I'm likely not gonna pull for her, even though I probably could. I probably could pull for her and guarantee that I get her, but... Yeah, I did see the sandal. It's horrible. How dare you do that to me? I didn't just see it. That slap. That slap. And hello. I think the main cast has now fully arrived. But yeah. Yelan, I could probably pull for her. I mean, if I check how many wishes I can do. So I have 33. And then... Thanks, Rob. I have 33. And then I have all these gems, which 160 is equal to yet another wish. So, yeah, I can wish a bunch. So I can definitely do a lot of wishing. You are my type, even if the game isn't. Ah. I mean, that is nice. That is very nice. But yeah, I know this game, many people aren't quite that interested compared to the other stuff. Again, playing this game is a surefire way to lower my average viewership nearly every single time. But I still play it because I don't care. It's fun. Okay. Let's see what Yelan is up to right now. Alright, we were doing some investigating now. Looking into certain people. So see how qualified they are.
Your asking price for this batch is just too high. I can't buy in at this price. How am I supposed to turn a profit?
And I care. It's, again, it's very nice. It's very nice. Those of you who do watch it, I do appreciate. But I know. After this stream, we'll likely be done with the current Genshin content, so we'll move on to another game. And I'm thinking... Again, another DDLC mod. It's about time. And, Ivanov really wants me to go and play Casey's mod, and I'm sure he's not the only one who wants that. So, likely a DDLC mod and Casey's mod. Probably. Oh no. No? Yeah. Sorry about that one. I'm a little bit sneezy today. I hope that doesn't... Wait, you finished Inscription? What, you didn't... I guess you missed. Yeah, no, we finished Inscription. Inscription is done. That's why we're playing... Hey, stop. But yeah, it's done. After all, if it wasn't done, we wouldn't have been playing both Little Nightmares and Genshin. Well, but now Little Nightmares 2 is done as well, so... We're getting done with some stuff. And Genshin, again, the current content should probably be done today.
Come on, hear me out. I'm telling you, this is the single best batch of Sunsetias ever. You won't find anyone who disputes that. I accidentally dropped one into a well, and even the water turned sweet. even so.
We shook everyone's hand except for one.
I'll let you in on a little secret. The boss of Second Life also wants to buy from me, but I haven't responded yet. If you won't take him, I'll just have to partner with them instead. And neither of us wants that.
Oh, the pressure.
Well, when you put it that way, I'll accept your asking price. I'll take all your stock. Don't sell a single one to Second Life.
Oh. The trader was negotiating with Bolai Leaves. Huh.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Investigating.
And to be clear, these Sunsettias are mine. I got to them first. Don't get any ideas.
I've got more than enough in my bag. I've got hundreds, don't you worry. Depression. Completionists, principle becomes law on stream when you want to be done with a game. I mean, we are done with, again, we are technically done with, Inscription. Just, you know, Casey's mod is a mod, but as far as I'm aware, it was made by the same dev stuff, you know. So, Anyway, I've got more than enough.
Actually, we want to ask you about a guy called Juri. Have you heard of him before?
Juri? Yes, he's quite well known. I've heard a story about him. They say he was born into poverty. His parents died when he was young, and he was treated cruelly by the local community.
Huh.
One of his neighbors was terribly rude to him all the time, but Juri never retaliated. And when his neighbor went bankrupt, he even helped support the family. He returned cruelty with kindness, injustice with peace offerings. A gentleman of talent and character, and how did I not notice him sooner? In fact, maybe I'm not too late.
Nah, you can't.
Him to be the brand ambassador for Wanyo Boutique.
He might get a much bigger job soon.
Sounds like a decent man. We can finally breathe a sigh of relief.
We still gotta look deeper into it, I guess.
Anyway, you aren't looking for a brand ambassador too, are you?
Not quite.
Well then, in that case, the higher bidder takes the... that's Juri right over there. Why don't we go and talk to him?
I'd rather not. We have other stuff to do.
It's him, all right.
Huh.
Looks like he's chatting with Yelan. Come on, let's follow them and listen in.
I guess we shall do that. Okay.
Try not to let him see.
Hang on.
We want this information to be as truthful as possible.
Just go and fetch an employment contract. And hey, don't try and cut me out of this. Hey!
Sorry, Bolai, we're busy. When you were in the trampoline park the next day, your hands hurt more than your legs. Yikes. I don't know why. Were you doing handstands or something? Massively put on a shirt. Yikes.
What are you waiting for? We won't hear anything at this rate.
Excuse me. There we go. I was reading chat. Of course I wasn't tailing that person. Question, how do you read that? You get used to it. Ivanov has been in chat for a really long time. Over time I got used to reading these chat messages. Sometimes I struggle a little bit, but usually I can get through them by now. Had massively put on a shirt. Ouch, it still hurts a little bit. Right hand deaf. Ugh, again, were you doing handstands or something? Yikes. That sounds unpleasant.
Try not to let him see you. We want this information.
Yeah, you said that. But again.
I understand. Let's walk and talk.
Dum-de-dum-de-doo. Too far away. I am definitely not too far away.
To buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
The truth is, an old friend of mine, who likes to have a drink now and then, he fancies himself as a man of culture, but doesn't care for needless extravagance. So I thought I might buy him a set of high-quality fakes.
How very...
What's the hurry? don't get too close.
I am hidden behind a box. I am hidden behind a box. How did he see me? I specifically went there because I would be hidden.
Try not to let him see you.
I understand. Let's walk and talk.
Fine, I'll just stay out in the open and walk behind them if that's what it takes. Man of culture. Funny. I hope you stream long enough for me to celebrate 6 years with my mom.
So,
Hey,
you
don't
want
worry.
to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite
I think,
well?
by the way, I would like to say one thing. I can guarantee that the next stream will be on Friday. No
The
stream
truth
before
is,
that.
An old friend of mine, who
Since a lot of you people are always curious about my non-existent schedule.
he fancies himself as a man of culture, but doesn't care.
Yeah,
for
man of
needless
culture, there it
extravagance.
is.
So I
The
thought I might
line.
buy him a set of high-quality fakes.
How very thoughtful of you. Leave it to me then. Come and collect it at Shigu Antiques whenever is convenient.
Okay. Fakes, but still going for high quality at least.
Thank you very much, Miss Linlong.
It's my
Go away.
pleasure, Mr. Juri. These days,
Go away,
it's
doggy.
rare for someone of your standing to still keep up with their old friends. It's nice to see. I'll be sure to pick out a good set for you. You can count on me.
Okay. I did the thing, right? Everything's done.
Juri seems to get along really well with everyone.
Still, good impression so far.
Satisfied now, Yelan? Seems like everyone thinks Juri's a great guy.
We always gotta
We
make
shouldn't
extra
jump to
sure.
conclusions just yet. Let's go check out the wharf where he usually goes fishing.
But yeah, I still agree with Paimon, but can't hurt to stay safe. A box, but don't notice you behind them. Exactly. Genius, right?
Because you want to be Tianchu yourself, are you?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But hey, if I do become Tianshu, I'll look out for you guys. You'll be
Ha.
able to try all the finest food for free. How does that sound?
You might have convinced Paimon, but I still think he seems like a good guy. Won't stop my habit of checking every time. Understandable, understandable. So yeah, next stream again, as I said, on Friday. And after that, well, you already know what the next stream after Friday is gonna be, right? After all, I announced the date. I announced there would be a stream on Saturday as well. And I can't really back out of that now, can I? After already having announced it. See Booba? Do you see anything but Booba? Do you not see the dong? Announced? Oh, did you not check in the announcements channel? There was a little thing in there. With a date on it. And an image that is way too dark to make out anything serious. Not like that's anything too special. Do you not see the dog? Yes. I love how quotable all these Zhongli lines are that I say. It's all so quotable. As long as Zhongli is the context.
The wharf is as busy as ever. I hear the anglers here sometimes sell their fish to the nearby fishmongers. Let's see what Uncle Soon has to say.
Alright. Let's talk to some people and see. Download the image and brighten it up. Not sure if that's gonna help too much. I made sure that it... Actually, I'm not sure.
What would you like to buy today?
Maybe it'll help, but I have a feeling I did a good job at making it just be pitch black. Where even if you brighten it up, you won't see much more than what is already visible. Because the way I darkened the image was just by using the paint bucket tool. So it should be good. But who knows, maybe you will find out some more details. I don't know. We have to ask about someone.
Sorry to interrupt. We're actually members of the Liyue Anglers Association.
Snap,
and
more
we just
rule,
wanted to ask a few
brightness go
questions
burr.
about
And contrast
We've heard
probably
about this
too.
man called Juri, who's supposed to be a fantastic fisherman. Just wondering if you happen to have heard of him?
Whoa! Yelan made up a whole fake identity without batting an eyelid.
Damn.
Ah, yes, Jury. He's been making quite a name for himself recently. I've got some friends who travel all over the place, and they tell me everywhere they go they meet someone who's heard of him. Apparently, he had a rather tough time growing up. Had to work several jobs alongside his studies to make ends meet. How does that saying go? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, if there's anything to that logic, he's sure to be phenomenally successful one day.
Oh, he will be if everything goes well.
But I'm afraid your Anglers Association might be in for a disappointment.
Because he's already moved on to
Why
other
is
stuff.
He's good at a lot of things, but fishing isn't one of them. He fishes at the wharf and sells what he catches to me on occasion.
Oh no, we found a weakness. He isn't too good at fishing.
Not terrible, but equally nothing to write home about. If you're looking to recruit some new members, though, I do know a few top anglers I could put you in touch with.
That sounds fantastic. I've got a couple of other things to attend to right now, though, so why don't I come back some other time and we can chat over a drink?
Is that invite ever
Sure
gonna
thing.
come in?
See you.
Are we never gonna come
Everywhere they
back?
go, they meet someone who's heard of him. Come on, let's keep asking around.
We do always meet. True. Everyone seems to have heard of that guy. A little fishy, but I think still somewhat trustworthy. Analog horror, it's something. That's what you want to see. Analog horror. I mean, I guess I could see how you would come to that conclusion from that image. I played in FNF so long I click a direction button 2 times and pressing it once. Damn. Why is it called triple teaser? Well, because 3 new, as it says on the thing, 3 new versions. Also game, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing on this fine day? As you can see, we are currently walking around, doing a little bit of investigation. I always struggle to go to where I'm supposed to go. Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, yeah.
It's
There.
300 for 1 or 3 for 1,000. You better hurry. When they're gone, they're gone.
Oh, no.
Hello, we're from the Society for Fish Price Research. We'd just like to ask a few questions.
Ah, that sounds so fake.
She switched identity again.
Yeah, you don't want to keep switching identity, I think.
Fish price research. I haven't done anything illegal. Stay out of my business.
Censored.
Please, don't worry. We're just here to conduct a simple survey. We've heard about a certain Jur-E who's been selling fresh fish at
Radiation
low prices
body
in this
kind
area
insanity,
recently.
damn.
Do you know anything about this?
That sounds interesting.
So this isn't about me. You should have said something, you know. I know the guy. I can tell you what I know.
Oh, what do you
I
know?
haven't heard anything about him selling fresh fish at low prices, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was him.
How come?
Oh? Why is that?
Because he's so poor. His parents died when he was very young, and his alcoholic father still owed a huge amount of debt.
Damn.
No one wanted anything to do with him.
And again with the tragic
He was
backstory.
still a kid when he first came to the wharf. His clothes were ragged, and he had a bandage wrapped around his head. And he managed to survive, thanks to Uncle Tien, who gave him some food. But still to this day, he doesn't have a lot of mora to his name. I mean,
So he still
he
be
can
kinda
afford to
poor.
eat and everything, but you'll often see him haggling with others over just a few mora. So, I wouldn't be surprised to find out he's been selling a few fish. It's not like he catches much anyway, so it's not going to affect my business. Don't tell him I said that.
You'd rather he didn't know?
Well, I spoke to him once briefly, and I just had a feeling that he really cares what other people think of him.
Again, he
Maybe
just
he
seems
has
like a
pretty
good
low
person. We
self-esteem.
can't find anything
Hey,
negative about
it's
him.
hardly my place to say anything. What he's achieved already puts most people to shame. But nobody's perfect. I just wouldn't want to upset him. That's all.
I see. Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Not a problem. And just for the record, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the price of my fish.
You
The
sure?
more times you say it, the less convincing it becomes.
Because what I heard you say in the beginning, I'm not sure if I might have misheard, but
Doesn't have a lot of mora to his name. Okay, let's keep going.
Because I think in the beginning he said one, you can buy one for 300 or three for 1000, which, again, in that case, I would always buy them in singles, because normally you're supposed to save money if you buy multiple at once, but apparently here it's the opposite. If you buy 3, you actually pay more. Stupid. I'm not gonna fall for those tricks.
Hey, it's you guys. Wait, what's the phrase? Oh yeah, honored to meet you. What brings you to me?
The truth is, we are but newcomers to this territory. We heard tell of a great martial artist, Master Dugu, who knows everything there is to know. Hence, we sought you out to ask for your guidance.
Wow.
Really? People said I know everything there is to know?
Really? Really,
We
Yelan?
also heard that Master Dugu is a kind and virtuous swordsman who never turns away anyone who comes with questions.
Wow.
Great. So what do you wish to know? Nothing happens on this street that I don't know about.
I mean, sure.
Now she's lying to a kid.
I mean, what do you expect? She's been lying to everyone all day. Changed brightness and contrast found a new detail? Wait, no, it's not smoke. I wonder what you may have found there. I wonder what you may have found. Maybe after the stream is done. I will, drop the image without all the darkness on it. So you can actually see what it looked like before I just emptied a paint bucket on it. So, I guess it's a white lie. Let's go with this one.
So, Master Dugu, have you heard of one by the name
Wings?
of
Interesting what
Jur-E?
you see there.
Sure have. You mean that guy that all the grown-ups are talking about these days? I've heard many tales of Jury. For example, I can't remember. Probably because it's nothing that important. I prefer stories about sword-fighting heroes.
Understandable for a kid.
Oh, I can completely understand that. Then let me ask you this. Do you remember roughly when the grown-ups started talking about Jur-E?
Oh yeah, I know that. It was about 2 or 3 months ago. Before that, people always used to
Is
talk
there a
about
random white
Jur-E
pixel?
in
Intriguing.
a kinda nasty tone of voice. But 2 or 3 months ago, suddenly everyone started to like him. Sometimes he gives me candies, so I'm glad that people are starting to like him now.
So they didn't always
Just as I
like him.
thought.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, just as I thought, Master Dugu is indeed as kind and virtuous as the legends claim.
Huh.
I'm not that great. Oh yeah, one other thing.
Intriguing.
These days, there's a lot of people I've never seen before talking about jury stories in the street. They seem like nice people.
People you've never seen before as well.
Great. So next time I see them, I'll say hi. And I guess I can share some of my candies with them too.
So his story is fake after all,
You
potentially.
can also tell my friend in Yenshang Tea House about what they're up to. I'm sure my friend would also like to say hi.
Count Dugu. Count Dugu.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wow. Yes, Count Dugu.
Welcome.
The Sith Lord.
Fare thee well, Master Dugu.
Until we meet again.
Bye-bye.
Any of that sound strange to you?
Yeah, I heard it.
Strange? What was strange about it? Jur-E seems to have a great reputation. Uncle Soon and Uncle Gao spoke highly of him, and Dugu Shuo seems to like him too.
True. But the issue is, where did his sudden celebrity come from?
Again, sudden
Almost
being the
seems too
key
good
word
to be
here.
true.
Sudden? Too good to be true? What do you mean?
So he returns cruelty with kindness, and had to work to support his studies. These are the kinds of things that make someone well known in their hometown. But Uncle Soon said even his friends who travel far and wide hear about him wherever they go.
Huh.
It's a little over the top, if you ask me.
So
Do
very
you remember what
fakey,
Dugu
sadly.
Shuo said about Jur-E's stories? Clearly, they left him with a good impression of the guy. But beyond that, he wasn't interested in the details. That's the reaction I would expect from any normal person. Plus, there's the fact that all this praise of Jur-E has only been happening within the last 2
Exactly,
or 3
again, the
months.
sun thing. So
His
he might be
childhood,
faking it after
his
all.
studies, the thing with his neighbor. None of these are recent events. So why are these stories only going around now?
When you put it like that, it is kinda strange.
Of course, if that's all there was to it, I wouldn't look into it any further. Jur-E was born into a poor family. Paying people to get his stories out there is within the rules of the game as far as I'm concerned. The problem is, do you remember what Uncle Gao said about him? He's stayed poor his whole life. Everything he's earned he's either spent on studying, traveling, or paying off debts. I don't think he has the
So
money
someone's-
for a publicity campaign.
So someone's helping him? Maybe he's working with someone. Ha! Intriguing! Something behind the scenes. I am outlining details to make it more visible. Oh, Rob is working hard on figuring out what kind of stuff is going on in that cryptic little teaser image I dropped, huh? Definitely more cryptic than any of the previous quote-unquote teasers I dropped about special streams. Oh, I got Dogu. Capital of Burkina Faso. Someone's helping him. Let's go with this one.
Right. And that changes everything. It can mean a powerful faction is trying to gain influence over the Liu Xixing. That's the worst case scenario. But all too often, the most pessimistic speculation turns out to be closest to the truth.
So what do we do about it?
Someone's trying to gain influence over the Qixing? That sounds serious. What should we do?
Just outright deny him or try to look into it a little bit more?
Ask Juri about it. Surely there's no way he'd admit it.
So do we look more into it or do we just
First,
drop him out
we
of the
need to find
selection
out
process
what's
right
going
away?
on. Don't worry, I've got a plan.
Okay, so we do figure it
Remember
out.
the current
I hope.
affairs and planning stage of the assessment? Since the successful candidate is duty-bound to implement their plan after taking office, their manifesto tells us their stance on key issues. Whoever is secretly helping
Try to do a
Juri
funny but it whooshed. It happens to
must
me
be
all the
seeking to
time. I'm
benefit
sorry.
from his actions after his
I'm
appointment.
sorry I get whooshed easily.
So, we should be able to find some hints in Jur-E's manifesto on who we're dealing with. Come on. Let's get back to Yenshang Tea House.
I do the big apology. It do be happening, sadly. Let's go. Check the manifesto. Shortcut. Okay then. So it's up here. We got everything prepared to check. Do the checking.
Jur-E's manifesto covers a huge range of topics. Looking for details that don't add up would be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I'll divide the reports into 2 piles. You take one, I'll take the other. When we're finished, we'll put our heads together.
And Paimon's not doing anything,
Officially,
of
the
course.
assessment is already over,
Because she too
and
dumb.
I'm expected to announce the results before long. So we have to get to the bottom of this as quickly as we can.
We better hurry.
Yeah, you say that like you're gonna help.
Might think of Jur-E, the fact remains that he's one of his favorite students. Any evidence he's left is not going to be immediately obvious. We'll have to look carefully and think critically.
Well, I guess we are doing this now. Time to read. Try to make my font.
Even though Yelan took half, this is still a lot to get through. Well, we gotta start somewhere.
To make my font turn out to be image only. Ah, image only is that's it. Read chapter C, Rock Roads. Well, let's start with C because again, the stories say he was fishing at some point in his life, so maybe go for this one. That makes sense. Finally got around to watching some Eddsworld and found out that it's from the next door was by Buckland, who's also Hyoko from Danganronpa. Damn. Ah, so the person who voiced the notorious little bitch. I see. Understand. Speaking of Danganronpa, I'm still hoping for, you know, more killing games at some point in the future. Would be nice. Would be nice. Again, because, yeah. To be sad that the main creator has left the team, but since he said he would be willing to come back to the franchise, if at some point, that would be really nice. He was pretty big on Newgrounds, and then kind of blew up from there, huh? Damn. Again, sometimes I do think about how nice it would be to be a voice actor, but then I realize you actually have to be good at doing voices in order to pull that off, and we've already seen how my voices usually turn out. Isn't that right? Because there's only so much I can do with my voice. I do not have a lot of range. If only I had more vocal range. It certainly seems like something that would be very fun, like to get into a character and just go off. Again, maybe I'll try to look into some stuff. Maybe, you know, being able to improve my vocal range and stuff would be beneficial just for Let's Plays alone if I want to do more voices. So maybe I'll look online to see if there's anything you can do to broaden your range of what you can do. My voices mainly consist of impressions of other characters, and see, that is something that I struggle a lot more with. Because I'm always like, I'm gonna mess this character up, I'll just try to do something generally reminiscent and not try too hard. Anyway, let's read the chapter C, shall we? Due to a variety of factors, sea storms have become stronger in recent years. I suggest we set up a special patrol unit to deal with sea monsters. The fleet should consist of the following: cause various issues related to coastal defense. Rock? Much of Liyue's folklore suggests that Rex Lapis left a great deal of wealth in the mountains of Liyue. However, due to obstacles hindering the excavation operation at the chasm, many projects have been called off. The workers of the Blackcliff Forge have been idle near the Golden House for a long time now. They should be given first refusal if any suitable projects arise. Covers mining, tunnel construction, and ruin exploration. Okay, and roads. The treacherous terrain around Shuanghuang, Stone Forest, and Qingyu Peak means the area has weak transport points. The sheer mountain peaks are connected only by rope bridges. They are dangerous to walk on and wholly unsuited to the transportation of goods. These areas are rich in medicinal herbs and ore deposits. Building a road network around the mountains would be beneficial for everyone. Chaos plans to build roads and bridges. Nothing in particular jumps out at me too much here. The only thing that could be is like if some of those roads connect to a different area, but then again also the excavation projects. I don't know. Nothing jumps out in particular right now. Monica bands? What? Gathering 24.5 channel points for a 13 cards comic again. Oh, another one? Ooh, that's gonna be a gathering mission, isn't it, huh? It's gonna flip when he hears the connection between Edsworld and the Oreo bear. Ah, yes, that's what we're gonna call Monokuma from now on, the Oreo bear. Was that something Tord said about Monokuma at some point, maybe? And that's why you're saying it like that? Because Tord seems like the kind of person who would call Monokuma the Oreo bear. Then again, I see a lot of people who could come up with that, potentially. Let's stop reading here.
Oh, this reading is giving Paimon a headache.
That's intriguing. Did you take a screenshot? I did not even realize. Monica was wearing pants. What do you mean? Which one are you? Also, of course, everyone's wearing. Of course, if you're still talking about the dark teaser, then yeah, of course, all the versions are wearing pants, obviously. Also, I don't know which one specifically you're talking about as quote-unquote Monica, but okay.
Let's take a break.
I wonder how much you can figure out about that. Oh, we got... Nah, never mind, not a
Got the
cutscene.
first one back, as usual.
So, what do you have to report?
Oh, hey! It's one of Yelan's little helpers, Shanghua!
So, report?
Back. That means you finished investigating Tianwei, right?
You betcha. I visited all the commerce guilds.
Only
and
see
gathered
Monica
lots of
pants.
information. Every time they asked
Wow.
me to leave, but I always had another trick up my sleeve.
Don't drag this out. Just tell us your findings.
Yes, Lady Yelan.
Hmm.
To summarize my findings, most people who've had interactions with Tianwei will start out complaining about how proud and arrogant he is, but then go on to give a generally positive appraisal of him. The young master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild said that Tianwei appears arrogant, but he's very scrupulous in the way he works. Once he signs a contract with somebody, he treats them fairly regardless of their background.
Okay, still don't like that dude. But sure, okay.
Is it possible that his reputation is fake? Is there any way you can check the accounts of the businesses under his name?
In theory, that should be very difficult. But here's the thing. I asked around and found out that almost all of Tianwei's accounts are open to the public. Where he buys from and sells to should be confidential business information, but he doesn't seem interested in protecting it at all.
Huh.
Tianwei often sees business opportunities that others don't, but once he's made enough mora off of it, it's like he gets sick of it and releases all of his trade secrets. It's like he wants people to know that they still can't beat him, even if he shares all of his secrets. The fact that someone like that can still make mora is pretty infuriating when you think about it.
Definitely not one for the position, because we don't want people sharing secrets from high up in the state.
Mora, but instead...
To validate his theories. No wonder his manifesto contains so many insights. It's all the result of his first-hand experimentation.
Huh.
I'm back! Huh? How come you're here?
Because fast
Why do you
worker.
think? Obviously, because I possess superior skills and am always one step ahead of the competition.
Could you not do that right now?
When you're the competition, at least.
You... Ugh, whatever. I'm not getting into an argument with you. If I hadn't had something else to take care of on the way, I would have been back long before...
Something else?
Lady Yelan, I have finished investigating Minghua.
Well, we're all ears.
The Ministry of Civil Affairs says that Minghua struggles to get his words out when he gets nervous, especially when he's chatting with strangers.
So that's not optimal for the
But
position.
after a few days of getting to know him, you can pretty much have a normal conversation with him.
Okay.
On the whole, the feedback from the Ministry of Civil Affairs was very positive. He always considers the things that everyone else overlooks.
In your opinion, was the Ministry of Civil Affairs' appraisal of Minghua at all exaggerated?
I don't believe so. Minghua is someone who has slowly but surely earned the reputation he has today.
Okay.
According to Miss Yu, the Ministry often gets Minghua to take a final look at projects before they're implemented. People feel much more confident in something if it has his stamp of approval.
Well, that's
Oh,
good.
and also, there was once someone in the Ministry who was lying and cheating to try to advance their career. Minghua gave them the scolding of a lifetime. Apparently, he can be terrifying when he loses his temper.
Okay, that's unexpected. Very unexpected.
Whoa. That's hard to imagine.
Yeah, very.
Like I said before, things are not always as they appear.
Ah, so that's what you meant by that. I'm starting to get it now.
Thank you both. You're free to go now.
I heard meow. Cat
So,
cute.
Have you finished reading the manifesto?
Yeah, but...
Still have a bit left.
Okay, I guess there's more than just those 3 points. You finished reading the manifesto with Yelan.
I can't see any immediate problems looking at the individual entries. The only one that strikes me as a little unusual is the Chengshu Pool redevelopment plan.
What that? Let me see. Don't. Why would you recite the alphabet with highlighted messages? I think it reminds me of his FNF mods. Versus Hex, the Scary DLC mod that had the Creepypasta DLC. Oh, you mean Monica.exe? I think you mean Monica.exe. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could see how you'd come to that conclusion, but You'll have to wait and see what those new versions are like once everything drops on Saturday. You'll get a little bit of time with each of the new versions. All right, why is that? What's that?
Qingshu Pool has always been home to many secrets. Plus, Ajdaha once wrought havoc there, so there are even more secrets buried deep underground. At some point, a rumor began to go around that there is great treasure buried beneath Qingshu Pool. A long time ago, with the approval of the Qixing, a mining team conducted an exploratory excavation there.
So, did they find any treasure?
Probably not.
None.
Yeah.
The ruin was completely impenetrable. The only way they could have gotten through the solid rock would have been by blowing it open with a special kind of explosive. The technology wasn't mature enough at that time, so the excavation project was shut down and the treasure became a mere legend.
Huh.
His manifesto focuses on solving problems, and this treasure hunt seems extremely risky. It seems out of step with the rest of his plans.
Huh.
This one fact alone doesn't tell us much. Everyone wants to get their hands on this treasure. The treasure hoarders, the Fatui, even local Liyue factions. Did you find anything?
Excavation? Project? Treasure? Did we read anything?
The rock
in
chapter.
our half of the manifesto?
Yeah, the rock chapter, definitely.
Oh yeah! Juri said the Blackcliff Forge workers should get right of first refusal if any suitable projects come up.
Did he now? Well, that makes everything much clearer. So Jur-E wants the Blackcliff Forge to excavate the treasure of Qingshu Pool.
Does that
So
mean
they
the
might
Blackcliff
support
Forge
him?
is Juri's secret supporter?
Could be, but we're not sure.
No,
Not sure yet.
not likely. I've looked into the Blackcliff Forge before. They aren't involved with any powerful factions at present.
See.
They do possess some specialized explosives, but it would seem more trouble than it's worth to put so many resources into a risky project like this. Still, since the clues are pointing toward the Blackcliff Forge, we should see where they lead. We may well find something new.
I guess. Sure, let's go with that.
Shenwei and Mingborg both turned out to be completely different than what we thought. What about Juri? Is there another side to him too?
Probably. Also, I read that message. But thanks for translating for anyone who can't read it, yes. But yeah, you're very welcome. It was nice seeing all the kind of stuff that you've worked on over in the past. Was definitely interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Let's actually... I completely don't remember what you sell. You're a toy seller, but you have an icon. That means I should be able to get something. What do you have to... What do you sell? Don't I have that already? Yeah, I have that. I have it already. Why would I need to buy that? That's an event item, by the way, for everyone who doesn't know. That's an item that you were only able to get from a limited time event. So it makes sense that they would sell it for a high price in case you missed the event. But why can you still buy it if you already have it? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Stop when you are on the roof. Buy it again, maybe another time. Maybe another time. Alright. Jump! Woo! Alright, this area. I completely forgot about this area. I completely forgot this place existed. Oh, that's totally gonna open up at some point, isn't it?
This is the Blackcliff Forge. Let's look around for clues.
Oh, that's totally gonna open up at some point. Oh my bad, my arms, my sweet old arms are dying. Hold them still, don't use them for anything. But if I move, it hurts more, then don't move. Just stay still, keep yourself distracted with, I don't know, something. Like my stream, or maybe starting a new series, or something along those lines. Let's look at them records. Nothing of note happened today, nothing of note happened today. Payday. 3 new recruits joined, can't believe people are willing to join us at a time like this. One of the newcomers is very skilled. He got made the team leader. Nothing of note happened today. So a bunch of people just randomly joined out of nowhere. One of them got made the team leader. That seems... intriguing.
What's this? A diary?
From the back, it looks like a ledger. But it seems they also use it as a...
Nothing of note happened today,
We
yes.
don't know who wrote it, but it's interesting, don't you think? These newcomers, who could have sent them?
You think they're suspicious?
Very sus.
Yes. Look, it says right there.
Because daily report, you gotta fill in something.
At this rate, by the time the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan is ready to roll, they'll be the technical backbone of the team. That'll give them the chance to take a lot of liberties. They can copy any secret texts or steal any treasure they find underground.
So we need to find out where they came from.
Suspect anything. By the time Jur-E recommends the Blackcliff Forge for the excavation project, at most we would maybe do a fresh background check on the place. No red flags if all they did was change some key staff. And even if we decided to vet the staff individually, they'd have had more than enough time by then to come up with fake identities.
I guess I won't understand the reference now.
It was a clever move.
When you put it like that, it all makes sense. If we hadn't found this out, someone else would have stolen the treasure.
And then we can steal the treasure.
So, who's really behind all this?
There must be some more clues around
That's a
here.
question for the newcomers. But let's start with that worker over there for now.
Or we can ask people, that works too. Hello, hi, hello, I'd like to talk to you.
Excuse us. We want to ask you about the newcomers.
You want them to teach you or something? I gotta say, these newcomers are in tip-top shape. Fast learners, too. They're picking up all the skills unbelievably fast.
Do you know where they came
My
from?
only complaint is that they're always going out drinking at night. But they never let us join them.
Oh, it's definitely secret
I guess
meetings
they
or
just need
something.
some time to adjust. I'm sure we'll get to know each other over time.
Nah, they're meeting with
They go
someone.
out drinking. This area isn't exactly renowned for the nightlife. I'm guessing it's a long trip to the nearest tavern.
You got that right. They tell me they go all the way back to Liyue Harbor to drink at Wanmin Restaurant. It rained after work today, so they actually stuck around at the site for a while. But as soon as the rain stopped, they went out drinking again right away.
Yeah, it's important they
Hey,
don't
you've
miss
only
those
gone once,
meetings,
right?
huh?
I say, if they can hack it, let them at it.
Interesting. Let's go talk somewhere else.
So we need to tail them at some point and figure out who they're meeting up with.
Looks like our hunch was on the Mora. These newcomers are very suspicious. Drinking in Liyue Harbor, huh? Some cover story. I'll wager they've been going to intelligence updates.
You don't say.
Good thing it rained today. It means they'll leave footprints. I doubt they'd give themselves away that easily, but let's follow them and try our luck.
Well, maybe we are lucky and they give themselves away that easily. Jesus, I'm rusty with games. Devil May Cry. Dungreed? Genshin. So much more. Well, I guess you gotta get practice in. Also, apparently there was a reference today. I'm sorry to hear that you can't escape those references. I am sorry to hear. If the MC sister acted like a sister, I can't shout you out. Oh, right. There's the reference. It was just in chat. Really sorry to hear that. Funnier, they use Google Translate to say the name of the MC. Why? Okay, so they went this way?
They went that way. Hurry, we gotta catch up.
Yeah, it's not like they can hear us running after them if we hurry. So we'll go for a light jog. Okay, more footprints here. Oh, something to investigate over here. Maybe.
These footprints are heading towards Liyue Harbor. Maybe we were wrong about that.
Highly doubt it. They could have just gone this way, then jumped off of the bridge into the river, thus not leaving any more footprints.
Just as I thought. They didn't go to Liyue Harbor. They went that way.
Oh, why did the camera pan over in this direction when they went over here? Code in English, Google Translate, make it say it. Why? Maybe another time, just tell me why. Oh, speaking of you know how I am actually on Sid's Minecraft server currently. I did join his little Minecraft Origins server, and I am doing some stuff. I already set up a shop that doesn't have anything in stock yet, but it will open soon, probably, maybe. And I did also create a small little villager breeder, so I could work on an iron farm, because I am wasting so much iron on scissors and on buckets to catch my axolotl. So I noticed I need a more stable supply of iron. So I decided, yeah, I should work on an iron farm. And the first thing I did was make the villager breeder, which should be functional at this point. Haven't even started work on the actual iron farm yet, but it's gonna happen soon. I think it's streamer only. You definitely have to be invited. You have to be invited to join. Very sad, very sad.
The footprints stop here.
He asked me if I wanted to join, and I said, yeah, sure, I'd be down to get back into Minecraft, and so I did.
Was that abandoned house.
Alright, let's check that abandoned house, though, shall we? Hello, abandoned house. I mean, an abandoned house would make a decent spot for a secret meeting, I guess. It looks like there may have been a fight here, but it's hard to say for certain. This was the work of a professional, but who? Imagine someone's voice said by an actor, but then Google Translate's voice says the name. Oh, come on, that hole is so small. Cleefits! Haha! I have figured it out. If the hole is too small, we need a child. Got some mud? The stripes in the dirt were likely made by a bamboo mat. That means someone slept here. But the bamboo is nowhere to be seen now. Fire that burned out. Something was burned here not long ago. Huh. But there's one more clue around here somewhere. Don't ask how we have the supernatural sense to identify that. Oh, hello. A fresh fruit pit. Someone was here recently. Ah, there we go. Of course it was quoted. Of course it was quoted. Very quotable, I know. There don't seem to be any more clues. Alright, Yelan, here's what we found. That was here, they got away. Diglett killed plus 23 XP. Ah, yes. On the bright side, I cleared You Can't Run. Also, you can play easy Triple Trouble if you turn off screamers? Huh. Intriguing. But yeah, I've beaten Triple Trouble. I think the only version of Triple Trouble I'm still unable to beat is the Doki Doki version. So, in Monica.exe, the festival song. That's the only version of Triple Trouble that I still can't beat. Because the final section, because there are insta-kill nodes, and those insta-kill nodes also come in during the final section, which again, if you're playing a 6-minute long song, pain. Actually, I don't remember. How long was it? 6 minutes? 8 minutes? I just know it was incredibly long, and there are instant kill notes even at the very end. On the bright side, oh shit, way too bright, my eyes! Oh no, on the bright side, it's way too bright. Now then, autoplay back.
Gotta be where the newcomers rendezvous with whoever they're working for. But all the evidence has been destroyed. Look at these ashes. Someone was burning documents not long before we arrived.
Could there be anything left? Maybe the wind could have blown the fire out before everything was finished burning.
I doubt they'd be that
The odds
careless.
of that are very slim. It's practically impossible. I've checked. All the paper's been burned. There's only ash left now.
Why don't we wait for them back at the Black Cliff Forge? They've got to go back there sooner or later.
We can't count on that. Clearly they were based here at one point, but it's mysteriously abandoned now. To me, that says that whoever's behind this has moved them somewhere else, to throw our investigation off course.
Darn! Guess this is where a trail runs.
But that wouldn't that mean that they might have been
Make no
onto the
mistake,
fact that someone would
the purpose of our
investigate
trip
them?
wasn't to find any solid evidence. We just need to figure out who's behind Jur-E. I smelled something peculiar the moment I came in.
Oh?
Those newcomers probably thought they'd be safe as long as they burned the letters. But what they failed to consider is that paper and ink from different regions produce different odors when they're burned.
Who would pay attention to... Who could tell?
Paimon can't smell anything. Do you smell anything?
Very gentle fragrance, apparently. How would you be able to tell those apart? What kind of investigator? She be a dog? Yeah, exactly. Like, how? How? That is wow. Still waiting for the inscription triple trouble to be playable. Inscription triple trouble? Ooh. Now, the question is, who would be who in the inscription triple trouble? Who would be who? As for who would take Sonic's place, I'd imagine it would have to be either PO3 or Leshy, because both of those were kind of the masterminds at some point. Leshy initially and PO3 later on, so one of those would have to be, would have to take Sonic's place. I'd say Leshy and give PO3 the role of Dr. Robotnik. Leaving the Sonic and leaving the Tails and Knuckles. Maybe Tails would be Grimora and Knuckles would then be... Damn it, the mage's name. Trying to remember. Magnificus. Magnificus. Does that seem like it would make sense as a lineup? Maybe. I don't know. So waiting for him to play a 30-hour mod for DDLC. Just you wait. We'll get to one of those eventually. I smell a very gentle fragrance.
There's a certain place with a freezing cold climate where there's nothing but ice as far as the eye can see. Some
Schneznaya, huh?
put floral fragrance in their ink as a way of injecting a little romance into their writing.
You're saying Schneznaya? So the Fatui are involved?
Ink is burned. This
Yeah.
is the exact odor that it leaves behind.
Schneznaya, the Fatui. Of course, it's always the Fatui. It's always the Fatui. It's always Schneznaya, the Russian-inspired country. They are always behind everything. Oh, with him reading, the chance probably gonna be more than... Yeah, it's probably gonna be more than 13 in that case. But I do have another one that I have an idea of playing. We'll get to that, though, once I have it set up. Once we get into it, we'll get into it. Say one thing, people can interact with the mod in a way using maybe I will check that out at some point. We'll see. Anyway, Schneznaya.
The evidence will soon be blown away by the wind.
Impact of gay shins. Not the shin impact.
But it's all I
Pain.
need. Now I know who we're dealing with. I can plan our next move.
Lady Yelan! Oh, thank goodness I finally found you. I thought I'd never see you again.
What?
Who are you?
What's going on?
Don't be alarmed. This is Upei. He's Wenyuan and Shanghua's colleague.
What
I
happened?
sent him to look into Jur-E's regular contacts. Since Jur-E likes fishing, Upei thought he might know some of the fishermen and sailors, so he took a boat out to sea to ask around.
Huh.
I left him a note at Yenshang Tea House telling him to look for me at Black Cliff Forge when he got back. If there'd been an ambush waiting for us there, It means we'd have had some backup.
I see. Okay. Okay.
So, what did you find out at sea?
Forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I've come up empty-handed.
Yeah, don't worry.
I asked all the fishermen multiple times,
tough
but
right
none
now,
of them had
okay?
any interactions with Juri before. Then the waves got so choppy, I ended up falling overboard. Fortunately, someone managed to drag me out. When I got back, I heard that you'd gone to Blackcliff Forge and might need backup, so I went straight there as fast as I could. Didn't even stop to change my clothes.
So you're soaking wet right now.
Uncle Tien said that Jur-E once bought a recipe from one of the fishermen. Did you hear anything about that at all?
What? That's news to me. No, that's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. Lady Yelan, I'm telling you, I spoke to every single fisherman out there, and none of them mentioned anything about a recipe.
Interesting. Then I wonder how that even more wonderful fish soup came about.
We're thinking.
Fish soup? What fish soup?
Nothing. Our priority right now is to find a way to get our hands on some solid evidence.
Yeah, the evidence, right.
Well,
We need that.
Any suggestions?
None so far. Hang on, let me quickly catch up again. The Dong, I will bring that out once the dialogue is over. Question of the day, favorite gacha game. So it'd have to be between Genshin and Konosuba Fantastic Days. Probably have to be one of those two. But yeah, gacha, I mean, gacha isn't for everyone. I never spent a single cent in any gacha game I have. I always rely purely on in-game currency that I earn for myself without spending money. That is one thing that I always go for. But yeah, I guess it'd have to be between this and Konosuba for me. Isn't Genshin Impact technically a gacha game? It is. It is. Every single character you unlock in this, besides the main character, and I think 3 or 4 other characters, are gacha based. So I think the main character, Amber, Kaya, and Lisa are probably the only characters that you get for free without gacha. And for 3 out of them, and every character other than the main character, which includes the 3 you get for free, if you want to level up their constellations, you have to rely on gacha. So yeah, the ones I've ever played are Fate Grand Order and the Star Wars one called Galaxy of Heroes. Haven't played either of those. Can't really get into that. Team Fortress 2. I guess that counts as a gacha game of some sort. I mean, I guess the cosmetics, right? Cosmetics, I think, are gacha. In a way. Gacha lives. Wow. But yeah, gacha games specifically. Just basically all the definition of gacha game is just you need to rely on chance to get what you want. Hats, yeah. So, send someone to tail them, catch them red-handed when they meet. That would make sense.
Not a bad idea. Upe, what do you think?
Honestly, I've already tried following Juri, but the guy's too cautious. Never meets with anyone suspicious.
Huh.
Okay, so tailing's out.
No, we'll still need to tail him. But first, we need to do some groundwork.
What do we do? What do we do for groundwork? Why not air work? Ha!
When you've worked in intelligence for a long time, you'll understand that no one can stay on high alert forever. Especially when he thinks he's about to win. Tomorrow morning, I'll announce his victory at Yohai Pavilion. Take a guess what you think he'll do next.
Talk to his sponsor.
Be sure to
His
arrive
mysterious
on time.
supporter.
You won't want to miss the show.
Good night, alright, I have enough night. Bye bye, see you around. Night. No? No to what? What no? Also, we're out of dialogue, so as promised, here is a dong. Perfect. Alright. 9. Okay, let's wait until 9. Right here. Time to skip time. Again, we can just stand in place until time advances to where we need it to be. Okay.
Where do you want to go next?
Oh, I know where I want to go next. I know full well where I want to go next. where I need to go next. Okay. Let's go. Let's see what we can find out over here. Get some real juicy intel. I'll crash the party, full power. Go.
It looks like we're all here. Well then, time for me to announce the results of the assessment process.
Dog stepped on a bee. Stepping on bees. Not pleasant. Can't imagine it would be pleasant for a dog either. P.S. would eat the bedbug. Ooh. I mean, I guess don't let them go to waste. If the bedbugs bite you, bite them right back. Consume. Lives in Spain, but without the A. He lives in Spain, but without the A. Indeed, he did live in Spain there.
I won't drone on about the importance of the Tianshu role. Suffice to say that Uncle
It's a
Tian entrusted
meme.
me with the monumentally important task of assessing the candidates. And now
Okay.
it falls to me to give him a satisfactory answer.
All of us here know the score. Don't beat around the bush. Just get on with it.
Qianwei has many pioneering ideas, but some of his plans are lacking in detail, and he easily gets into
I live in
testing
Spain
exchanges
without
with
the
other
S.
people.
That is relatable.
Ningguo is reliable, but not quite ambitious enough, and because of his personality, he struggles to win people over. In contrast, Zhi is evenly balanced across the board, and enjoys an excellent reputation in Liyue. After much consideration, I have decided to recommend Zhi to the Liyue Qixing.
What?
Yeah, but it's a fake out.
Congratulations.
It's a fake out, but we won't tell you that now.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear my name being announced.
You're not surprised.
In my estimation, all three of us are worthy candidates for the Tianshu position. As your competitor, I've become keenly aware of your great talents.
He's even acting humble now.
Would either of you entertain
You know, I
the
trusted
possibility
you
of
for the
working
longest
with me in the
time.
future and taking on some of my workload?
I'll have to
Oh.
see. I'm
Hang
in a
on.
bad mood. This is the last thing I want to be thinking about right now.
Debbie! Hi! Hey, yo! Indeed! Welcome, and thank you so much for the resub. 9-month streak? Seriously? Jesus. Oh, that's already for 15 months overall. Whoa. Whoa. That is... Whoa. Thank you, again, thank you so much, and hello. Not sure if you were lurking, or if you just came. Either way, hi Debbie, and thanks for the support as always. Like, again, I can't ramble on about this. Been a while, German funny man. Speaking of, maybe I should do a German stream again at one point. I did one of those at some point, right? Maybe I'll do one again eventually. I'll think about it. Just got here busy, understandable. People do be busy from time to time, and sometimes longer. It's the sad reality of things. End of college, so it's exams and prep. Yeah, that sounds like it's tough. Well, I hope you get through. I hope you get through everything just fine. And welcome for a little bit of Genshin. We're finishing up Yelan's story, which, to be fair, is taking a little bit longer than I expected, because we already started it last time, so I was worried that we would be done with it relatively quickly, but we're an hour in already and still not done. And we still need to investigate our friend here. So, yeah. We got some story stuff to go, and then we can do some event stuff.
I don't mind, as long as I can help.
Okay, well, that's all from me. Zhi, you'll have some preparation to do. It won't be long before you're informed of your official appointment. I hope you will work hard and make Uncle Tian proud.
Swedish stream for April Fools? Ooh, that sounds... Yeah, that sounds like fun.
I should go. I need to pack my things, and then I think a celebratory meal is in order. Would anyone like to join me?
Count me out. I'm not in the mood for a celebration.
Yeah.
Seems pretty relaxed now. This would be a good time to follow
Indeed. The best time, one might argue.
Tell me something. What exactly does that guy have that I don't?
Everything?
Can't answer that? I'm not accepting this result.
I, also wouldn't mind knowing.
We just talked about it.
Stuck here, we won't be able to leave.
Paimon, you talk to them. We'll keep going.
Follow him.
All right, we have someone here. I forgot that we have attendants who can do that. After finally persuading Changwon Mingbo to leave,
We finally got rid of them.
well,
Lady Yelan, jury has gone towards Feiyun Slope.
Follow him.
failed slope, huh? Hope you didn't lose track while reporting back.
So Jury really sided with the Fatui? But Uncle Tian thinks so highly of him. Why would he do this?
Backstabbed.
Difficult to say, but everything should become a lot clearer when we find him.
Hopefully. Or maybe they're putting pressure on him? I highly doubt it though. I think it's gonna be a clear-cut thing of I work for the Fatui because I work for the Fatui. Okay. Also, why are we going down here? Well,
I'm sorry, Lady Yelan. We lost him.
see, you shouldn't have come back.
We weren't able to keep following him without being seen.
Huh. Well, I was able to follow him quite clearly before, but okay.
Subordinates. I guess Jury didn't let his guard down. Still as vigilant as ever.
No, Upe says he's much more relaxed than usual. Maybe it's just how he's wired. Perceptive enough to sense when he's being watched.
How?
I don't know, some people are just like that.
Don't blame yourselves. Let's not forget he was trained by Uncle Tian himself. Evading detection is not an unusual skill for him to have.
Oh?
If I'd asked you to tail Uncle Tian, you'd have ended up at a dead end too. It's fine. So, where did you lose him?
Shinyue kiosk. He only went in briefly. Upe and I were watching outside the whole time. A few moments later, a man dressed in a completely different outfit came out. Upe had a feeling that it was him, but we couldn't get close enough to check without blowing our cover.
I see. So, you know what? You kind of know what
If we
happened.
spooked him, it would undo what we've accomplished.
Oh no,
today
my
so
nose.
far. Another option would have been to arrest him there and then, but without any evidence, that would have been meaningless. So I stopped Upe, and I stayed here to wait for you while that meathead went to ask around in Shinyue kiosk.
I see.
Good work.
Okay.
The fish didn't take the bait, but that's okay. As long as he's still swimming around, we'll find a way to catch him eventually. The key is figuring out what he's trying to achieve.
Well, he wants to get the position.
Let's go to Shinyue kiosk.
Well, I guess we'll go in and figure out what be in there. All right, hello, let me go in. I would like to investigate some stuff. Everyone, be calm. This is an investigation. Nobody make a scene.
Explain to me how that works. A guy like him comes in, changes his whole outfit right under your nose, and you don't even ask him about it?
Our customers are free to dress however they please. What grounds would I have to question him?
Okay, fair enough, but didn't you think it was just a little bit strange?
Probably. Also, Soggy, hi, welcome to the stream. Hello.
Give me the right to stop him.
I don't like these awkward pauses.
Tone this down a little. I'll make this quick. Just one question. What did he buy while he was here?
Oh,
Anything?
He didn't buy anything.
Wow.
He just picked up a bottle of liquor that he ordered ages ago.
A bottle of liquor?
Huh.
Yes, a very strong kind. Fiery, with a rich flavor. Not something the average customer would order. This gentleman ordered it in person from us a long time ago. He was only here today to pick it up.
Liquor and wineware. I see. Let's go.
Go to where? What are you figuring out that I'm not figuring out?
Where to?
Shigu Antiques.
Okay then. I guess we have another spot to go for now. Oh no. Well, let's see. Shouldn't be too far. Yep, it's right across the street. Hello. Have you had any strange visitors?
Sorry to bother you. Jer-E ordered a waneware set from you not long ago, right?
Did he pick it up?
We're friends of his. He's been telling us how impressed he is with the quality, considering how affordable it was. So we just had to come and take a look for ourselves.
Sure. Which model are you looking for?
Specifically, maybe the same one?
We don't really know a whole lot about wineware. Let's just go with Jer-E's choice. Would you be able to show us the one he bought?
Jer-E picked up his set not long ago. As a quality imitation of an antique wineware set, it has the look and feel of a luxury item.
Look and feel, but
As
isn't.
you're aware, we don't have many of this model left in stock. And now that Mr. Jer-E has taken one, I'm afraid it may encourage the price to go up a little.
Fair, can we still see it? Maybe?
Don't worry, price shouldn't be an issue. I'm sure we can work something out. But I'm just a little hazy on one thing. Did Jer-E's wineware set include wine glasses, or...?
For this set, the wine glasses are sold separately.
I see.
Minimum purchase is 1 glass, maximum is 4. Mr. Jer-E bought 2.
Okay, so he's meeting with one person in particular. One person, not more, not less.
We'll have to mull it over.
Well, don't take too long. We could sell out any day now. Alright, see you next time.
Okay. So we know he's meeting with one other person. You find a quiet place nearby.
This is turning into a real headache.
I'd just like to point out that we have the self-professed Grand Master of Fieldwork here to thank for being wholly incapable of tailing an ordinary civilian without being seen.
Come on!
It's not like you did any better.
My specialty is information trading, okay? I don't have the physical agility. What's your excuse?
Could you all please shut up for a second?
Fair point.
We're not here to talk about this.
So has the plan failed? Oh, if we can't figure out where Jerry went, there's not much we can do. But why was he buying liquor at Shinue Kiosk anyway? To celebrate?
If so, it's no ordinary celebration.
It'd be a big one.
What do you mean?
Expensive shiz.
First of all, Jer-E isn't much of a drinker. On some level, he hates alcohol because of what it did to his father. If he was just looking to celebrate by himself, he wouldn't spend his meager savings on an expensive bottle of alcohol, let alone buy a pair of special wine glasses. No, this is a victory feast, held in honor of Jer-E's private sponsor. Whoever this person is clearly enjoys hard liquor and has a very high status. Hence the need for expensive-looking wineware. Now, where might we find Fatui who match that description, I wonder?
Oh.
Fatui officials. Should be either the Snezhnayan Embassy or the Northland Bank.
Gotta check those, I guess.
Both locations surrounded. Take as many people as you need.
Lady Yelan, is it time for us to make our move? If so, you can count me in.
Nah, you're not. You're not.
Would you? This is a covert surveillance operation. Jer-E may be vigilant, but that doesn't mean the same is true for his drinking buddy.
Huh,
In which
okay.
case, we don't need to change tactics. Just change who we're following.
Good plan.
Good idea! So we just need to find out who Jerry bought that liquor for and follow them instead.
Actually,
But Lady Yelan,
not too bad.
If we get caught, this could become a major diplomatic incident.
So what?
I'm well aware, but don't you see? Jer-E is gambling everything on this. If we really want to catch him, we're going to have to accept a little risk ourselves. Stick to your orders, and make sure we're covering all other bases too. Anywhere else Jer-E might be going. I want eyes on those locations.
Yes, ma'am.
Well then.
Don't worry, Lady Yelan. Jer-E may be a slippery character, but we'll keep a close watch on the movements of all Fatui officials.
I'll be waiting for you at the tea house. If I'm guessing correctly, Fatui officials are likely to take action at night.
I mean, it is
Go get
night.
ready.
But
Meet
okay.
me at Yenshang Tea House.
So glad Persona 5 Royal is coming to something that isn't the PS4. What, is it coming to the PS5? Oh! Platform exclusivity is a problem with many franchises. It's kind of sad, honestly. Don't like it when there's platform exclusivity on stuff. I'd like to have access to all kinds of stuff on all kinds of platforms. There's sadly not much you can do in a lot of cases, unless you have an emulator, in which case PC Master Race time.
Word that the Fatui ambassador, Yusupov, just left the embassy alone. He's heading in the direction of Qingshu Pool.
Qingshu Pool? That's the place Jerry mentioned in his manifesto.
It looks like that's where they've arranged to meet. Sensible choice, I'll give them that. Qingshu Pool is always crawling with monsters. Most people wouldn't dream of going there. It's one place they won't need to worry about being
Wait, I have
Oh no.
a sponsor for TUI, a big name.
Let's go. If my hunch is correct, we just might hit the jackpot this time.
So either we're gonna learn... what if it's a Harbinger? It might be a Harbinger. Coming to PC as well as Xbox. Ah, I see. PC as well as Xbox, okay. I have a feeling it might be one of the Harbingers. Potentially. In which case, Seniora's dead. Can't be her. It could be Child or Scaramouche. Or we could finally meet a new Harbinger. One we haven't seen so far. I am intrigued to see what kind of person we will encounter. Let's go. What are you thinking? I'm hoping for a new one.
Crawling with monsters. Anyone with any sense steers well clear of this place.
I mean, I doubt it, but it could be.
The place before. There's a workers' entrance somewhere around here. Follow me.
Oh. Down here? Okay. Scaramouche? Okay. We're here.
There's been some work done on this place in the past, but it's a bit of a labyrinth inside.
Ah, it's a domain entrance. Okay.
The workers left an emergency access route. If we can find it, this will be a much easier journey. Still, be ready to fight at any moment.
Oh, I'm always ready to fight.
Needs to be taken out quickly and quietly. We don't want to attract too much attention.
Don't worry, we're all professionals here.
Are we though?
By the way, Yelan, where are your 3 little helpers at?
Probably investigating other
They have
places.
other things to take care of first. We couldn't afford to wait for them, but they'll join us later.
Ah, okay. Well, let's head in. Enter the ruins. I'm ready. What will we find? I don't know yet. Let's figure it out. My internet cut out. Oh no, I hate when that happens. Everyone hates when that happens. Hello, hi. Die. Bohemian Rhapsody. Ah, I see, I see. And boom. Look at how quickly they're dying. Also, it's very nice that I have a Hydro character on my team now. Because breaking through pyro shields is probably the biggest, one of the bigger problems I have in this game. Because yeah, the best way to break through a pyro shield is to have, well, a Hydro character. Which I had on my team at some point, but not anymore. Because I kicked Mona out. Because I had to make room for Zhongli. For his massive dong. Oh? Hello?
I see that? That's gotta be the Fatui ambassador here to meet Jerry.
Doesn't really look like a Harbinger. Kind of sad. I was hoping it would be a Harbinger.
That must be the emergency access route, right? Come on, let's hurry.
But it doesn't look like it's a Harbinger. Sad. It's just a random side character nobody cares about. Okay, that's a levitating platform. Good to know. Hello? do I put you in here? Yeah, okay. Does that do anything? Doesn't do anything down there. Okay, I figured maybe it would. It's the lizard people! Oh, speaking of lizard people. The trailer for the second season of Inside Job dropped. Is anyone else looking forward to that? I only got into Inside Job really recently. Because a friend showed it to me and I basically binged the entire season. And then I looked on YouTube recently and I just saw, oh hey, trailer for the second season dropped. I think it's gonna be hype. Pretty hype, I think. But I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone else here who would be hyped about that show. Depends on whether or not anyone here has seen and liked it. But I think it's interesting. And it's also interesting that even in a show where they basically say, hey, all these conspiracy theories are indeed facts and the government is trying to cover that all up, even there they make fun of Flat Earth for being so unbelievably unrealistically fake. That even in that show it's still fake.
Is that another way through?
Damn, right? Alright, let's go. Let's see what we got over here. Any, like, hidden secrets? No, nothing? Okay. Moving on. Hello? Ah, another floaty platform. Take me up. Take me to the heavens. Alright. So I need to bring 2 more things over here. And I will find what I need somewhere over here, probably. Hello? Hello, hilly trolls. I'm gonna need you to die, if you would be so kind. Also, by the way, I keep forgetting that I have, you know, Yelan on the team as well. Keep forgetting. Because you don't normally have like 5 characters on your team. You're usually limited to only 4. That moves over here. If I move it back. I find a chest, okay. Nothing too important, but I'll still take it. Oh, here's one of those 2 collectibles. Still need 1 more. Cannot be moved. What about this one? This one works, okay. Ooh, more enemies. Hello. Prepare to die. Would you look at that? They're dying. Who could have seen this coming? Then I'm guessing my final collectible will be somewhere over here. That can't be moved. What about this? This works. That's a chest, okay. Ah, and now I can move this wall. And grab the thing. Ooh, another chest. Hang on. Need chest. Ooh, push. Doesn't budge. Okay, this one. Oh, wait, now I can open the wall. Duh. Okay. And that will allow me to get out of here. Okay. 1 over here, 1 over here. Let's see how this helps me out. Okay, waterfall comes back.
The water's flowed into the groove, and now the statues have lit up. Okay, now we should be able to move the statues.
Interesting conclusion. Let's try it out. Wait, no, don't go back in here. Can I just jump over? I should be able to jump, right? Right? I should be able to jump down here. Yeah. Ah, I know where I need to move them to as well. So obviously you go this way. That goes away. That goes away. This one can now go up here. Soft sound. Yeah. You go over here. Then we twist these around in a circle. Like this. Come on. Move. And now you move. And now you move. And then I can push it straight ahead. And then that should solve it.
The door is open. Let's go.
Who has the free time to set up puzzles like this for their home or hideout?
Let's wrap this up.
Also, isn't it annoying to have to solve it every time? Why not just make it something simple, like a passcode? Because with puzzles like this, yeah, every single person could figure it out theoretically, plus it's tedious. Make it a passcode, far less tedious, and it's not like every rando could just figure it out. Why does it always have to be complex puzzles and not a simple password? I don't know. Secret layers are strange. Maybe it's some kind of rule that every secret layer must have overcomplicated puzzles to get in. Not like I have any experience on the matter, so it's not like I should be talking. Well, let's see. Oh, that's a tight squeeze. Okay. Oh, and we come out behind some boxes. Perfect spot to just spy on them.
Aroma that this is very fine liquor indeed. I'm impressed. Come on, bottoms up. After you, of course.
Huh. Why are you smiling?
Oh, sorry, that went down the wrong way. I've never drunk anything this strong before. It'll take me some getting used to.
You'll get there. If you want to stay friends with us, you have to drink with us.
Well, that's a stupid rule.
I'll do my best.
You're more of a lightweight than I thought. Already struggling after one glass? I thought you were made of sterner stuff. You certainly kept it together when you were poisoning your teacher's soup.
What?
Come on, another round. Less talking, more drinking.
Okay. That's it.
Sure. You didn't leave me much of a choice, though, did you? Just the mention of poisoning sends shivers down my spine. I'm more timid than you realize. Every time I poisoned him, I had to hide away at home for a few days because I was so scared of getting caught.
Well, you got caught right now.
It has not been easy for you, my friend. We appreciate all your hard work.
Oh, do you?
But, I have to say, you really are quite a genius at poisoning people. I mean, the poison we brought from Snezhnaya is as strong as this wine, but you found a way to turn it into an imperceptible, slow-acting poison and came up with the idea of delivering it through fish soup.
Huh.
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. You said the soup's fishy flavor neutralizes the pungency of the poison, and this process even makes the soup tastier as a result. How did you think of that?
It struck me one day when I was fishing. I'm lucky it did. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would have been able to fool Uncle Tien.
You
Wow.
have performed excellently. The Fatui will continue to provide the support you need to consolidate your position as Tien Shu. Of course, this is as long as you continue to do as we instruct.
Oh, he won't be able to.
Aside from Qing Shu Pool, we also have some other requests for you, which we will inform you of in due course.
He won't be able to get the chance to, because you're about to be arrested or killed.
Diligently.
Did you hear that? It was poison. That's why Uncle Tien hasn't been feeling well recently. It's all Jurye's doing. What a nasty guy. Seize him.
Or kill him.
Hold on. Did you bring a camera?
We always have a camera on us.
If not, you can use mine. This is quite a scene. We have to capture it for posterity.
Ha! Take a picture of Yi drinking with Yusupov.
Excellent liquor. We've seen no progress on the diplomatic front.
See some sentence that your
Everyone has
stamina.
been
That stops
eyeing
working.
up
That
the
is sad to
treasure
hear.
of Kingshu Pool. It's been a real headache.
I hope it'll stabilize.
But soon, everything will be taken care of, and I can report back on a successful mission. Thank you, Juri.
I won't be that successful.
I remember when I first saw you. I knew right away that you would make a good partner for us. Hey, do you still remember what I said to you?
Well, do you? I'd be curious.
You said a lowly commoner like me could never be seen as a serious candidate for the Tianshu, no matter how hard I work. The only way is for you to shine bright in the Tianshu's darkest moment. I think you were absolutely right.
Yes. Under normal circumstances, the gap between you and other people could only ever grow wider over time. Just look at your two competitors.
Why do you keep hearing Jerry?
They had wealth.
If only I knew.
Had
I understand the
reputation.
Undertale vibes though, from hearing Jerry.
You had nothing. You were just another nobody.
Well, now you're gonna be a nobody in prison.
I decided to help you. You know, there's an old saying in the Fatui. Give a starving dog a bone, and it'll guard your home for the rest of its life.
Yes, I cannot thank you enough for your generous support.
Please tell me you poisoned his drink too.
You know, the best thing about you is that you do as you're told without complaining. Hey, keep up the good work, and I can assure you, you'll never have to worry about Mora again. Heck, when you're not in the company of the Fatui, you'll be able to throw your weight around as much as you want. How about that?
He said that Jur-E has low self-esteem. Seems he was right. He was worried that whatever advantage he might have now will diminish over time, so the Fatui persuaded him that he should act while he can. Do you have any more film in the camera?
Plenty. I can basically take near infinite pictures. Let's go.
Then get ready to use it. Tonight's grand finale should be coming up any minute now.
As soon as tanky AF, Jerry is tanky, that's true.
Depends on how Jur-E plays his hand.
Ooh, is there any more alcohol? Go on. Fill me up. I'm in a good mood today, and I'm gonna drink my fill. Make sure to get me home safely afterward.
I'll make sure you land in prison safely afterward.
There's only a little left. Here, I'll fill your glass. If you like it, I can bring you some more next time.
Whoa, this is the good stuff. It is great.
Ha! I will make sure you land in deadly. Wow.
What the?
Poison? Suddenly the Fatui official seems to be in pain and slowly drops to the ground. Poison! Let's go!
You poisoned my wine? But when?
You seem surprised, Mr. Yusupov.
So fast you will drop dead. Ha.
How could you?
How could I not? I've sacrificed years of my life studying and reflecting to prepare myself for this position. And in the end, I even had to poison my own teacher.
And now you poisoned the one person who could turn around on you and stab you in the back.
Little puppet. I don't want to bow down to anyone ever again. And that includes you.
How could you? Because I can. Yeah, good reasoning.
Imbecile. It's the Fatui who got you to where you are. Do you understand? If I disappear with no explanation, the embassy will come after you. They'll get to the bottom of this. Mark my words.
Oh,
do you see the haystack
so what?
in the corner? Underneath it is a pile of explosives. And next door in the dark room are the 3 undercover agents you sent to infiltrate the Black Cliff Forge. I'm gonna stay here till I see you slip into unconsciousness. Then I'm gonna set this on fire. Once the flames burn through the hay, they'll ignite the explosives. The ruins will collapse, and everything will be buried.
Wow. Well, this suddenly got dark. And I like
I
it.
took the liberty of leaving some evidence of your contact with the undercover agents at the Black Cliff Forge. It won't take long for people to join the dots. 2 missing person cases will become one as the truth gradually reveals itself. The Fatui planted undercover agents in the Black Cliff Forge to steal their signature ruin-grade explosives.
Wrong
Their
move
plan
being
was to
there.
blow through the solid floor tiles in the dead of night and seize the treasure of Qingshu Pool. But things didn't quite go to plan. Mistakes were made that led to the accidental deaths of the entire crew. Faced with the overwhelming evidence, the embassy won't investigate this any further. In fact, they'll be only too happy.
Poison drink indeed. Poison drink and now explosion.
It explains why you acted alone, while exonerating the rest of the embassy of any liability. Of course, none of that will have anything to do with me. When all of this comes to my attention, I'm afraid I'll have no choice but to cancel the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan immediately. I guess then, I'll be Tianshu in my own right, with a clean record and well out of the Fatui's reach.
Wow. Poison the wine now. Kaboom! Yes.
Do you really think you're gonna get away with this? The Fatui has a record of everything. That includes the poison, all interactions between us, even my trip here tonight.
So?
After I die, they'll come looking, and they'll get to the bottom of this.
I doubt it.
Oh, you must mean the one in the hands of your second in command, Theophan?
How do you know about that?
Let me guess, he's already dead.
Contacted me. I also made contact with your associates. I have Theophan to thank for providing me with the poison I used on you today.
Whoa.
He'll help me tie up all the loose ends. After all, your untimely demise comes with a few perks for him.
Wow.
He has been eyeing your position for a long time now.
That traitor!
He really plays dirty, okay. My perception of him was so off.
Relax.
But I like the way I was wrong about him.
After tonight, everyone gets what they want. And anyone else in the know is either my accomplice or about to be taken out of the picture. Sweet dreams, Mr. Yusupov.
I would have just gone for the... Yelan, sorry to say this, but you should have gone for the head. You should have gone for the head. I don't recommend attacking the dude. Yeah, I know, right? Yelan, why didn't you go for the head? Come on, big mistake. Did you learn nothing from the MCU?
Surveying on the way here and found that you'd left yourself 3 escape routes in case things went south. I have them all surrounded. If you're thinking of trying anything, save yourself the effort. The game's up. We were here the whole time and have pictures of everything. They came out pretty nicely. Want to see them?
The game's up? Forgive me, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, Miss Yelan.
You
I
sure?
happened to discover a Fatui operation here, so I approached them on the pretext of joining forces and eventually brought them down from within. If it pleases you, Miss Yelan, I'd be only too happy to have you join me in investigating this matter.
This is how you want to play it, huh?
Come
Okay,
on.
You do you. All we need to do to convict you is establish that the poison in his system is the same as in Uncle Tien's.
There's always some slight animation issues, don't get me wrong. I do
Anything
notice them
else you
too.
wanted to add? Let's leave it there then. Time to go.
One wrong move and it all comes crashing down. I should have been more careful. You followed him here, didn't you? I was so focused on keeping myself out of sight, I forgot he was a potential liability. Let's talk about this, Yelan. I gave you my word that I would live up to the Tianshu name, and that much I can still guarantee.
Still, you're kind of a dick. You kind of got there. You kind of got there through poisoning someone. Actually, 2 people, maybe more.
Act in your best interests. In fact, all of you here tonight can expect very generous treatment in the future. I don't deny that I used underhanded methods to get here.
Very underhanded again,
Given my
poisoning your
humble
teacher.
origins, what other choice did I have?
You still don't get it, do you? Even now. What do you think?
Short period of time and didn't happen later. Again, I have also seen stuff like that. Especially in multiplayer, I often see it where someone is in the ground and only like their head is popping out. That happens too. But that's usually in multiplayer, not in cutscenes or dialogue segments. What will Uncle Tian think? That is a good question.
Exactly. Jur-E, clever people can always come up with a good excuse. But while you might be able to get other people to believe you, you'll never be able to deceive yourself. There's nothing wrong with wanting to win other people's respect, but when has Uncle Tian ever looked down on you?
Well?
He was like a teacher and a father to you, but you chose to repay that by poisoning him. Whatever positive goal you may have started out with, you threw it away in that moment.
And now you have to die.
Of course. What makes this even crueler is that you managed to convince yourself there was no other way. Uncle Tian was always going to give you this opportunity, even if you'd done nothing at all. Out of everyone in the world, he is the one who trusts you the most.
And you poisoned
so much
him.
That he drank your fish soup without doubting you, not for 1 second.
That's enough.
Why would we give that one dude antidote? I mean, he's a Fatui.
Life is like fishing. It cannot be rushed. Whatever you do, impatience will accomplish nothing. I was just like you once, desperate to prove myself. Only later did I realize things do not always turn out the way you plan. But you have to keep calm to carry on. You're still young. Be patient, believe in yourself, and don't look outside yourself to prove your value.
What a nice little moment they had before he got poisoned.
Where's Jur-E these days? It's been a long time since he last paid me a visit.
Maybe he's just busy.
Well, next time, if he doesn't bring a pot of piping hot fish soup, don't let him in.
At that point, yeah.
Whatever you were thinking about, you'll have plenty of time to mull it over in prison. Oh,
Where's Jerry?
I almost
No.
forgot. If the Fatui find out what happened today, prison might not turn out to be the safest place for you. Trying to have friends on both sides, it has a way of turning everyone against you. But right now, I have an opportunity for you.
Oh? An opportunity? Oh, where's this going? Yelan subordinates take he and
Sorry, things are
the
about
other
to
one
get
away?
extremely busy for me. Let's meet at Yenshang Tea House tomorrow morning. I'll have someone remove the explosives. Then, there's someone I have to go and see.
Need our help with that?
No, it could be dangerous. You should leave this one to the professionals.
Be careful. You know, is it bad that I immediately had the thought of, I have Klee on the team. Klee loves blowing stuff up. Klee can light stuff on fire. Klee can blow up the explosives. Why did I have that thought immediately? I just rotated. Wrong move. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope you'll be okay.
Don't worry. As long as they're willing to cooperate, this'll be a straightforward deal. Get some rest. See you tomorrow.
Can you set them on fire? That's what I'm about to try. Where are they? First of all, the chest. Oh, back here. Let's just see. I don't see the explosives, but... Oh? It's burning? Where are the explosives? I was told this stuff would blow up if I light this on fire. Where are the explosives? I was promised explosions. I wanted to blow this place sky high. Damn it. Disappointed. Bad game design indeed. We should have been able to blow it up. File a report. Oh, while I'm here. Core lapis. That stuff is annoying to get, so when I see one right in front of me, there's no way I'll just ignore it. So wait until 8. Okay. There we go. I like flashing grass? What? What do you mean?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Let's go over here. And boom. Alright. Mission complete. Let's wrap it up.
There is now no poison left in his system.
Beiju! When are you gonna be playable, Beiju? Come on.
Dr. Baiju.
Baiju, sorry, yeah.
Father going to be...
Pronunciation stuff. Baiju, when are you gonna be playable?
You needn't worry too much. Keep taking the
Flashing darker green, lighter green? Ah, okay.
And a full recovery will take at most 2 to 3 years. It's good we caught it in time. A few days later and the toxin would have built up in the internal organs. At that point, things would have been much more serious.
Anyway, Baiju, when are you gonna be playable?
How did they successfully secure such a seldom seen poison? It seems the Fatui are extremely resourceful. Unfortunately for them, they were up against us.
Uncle Tian will
Be playable. I want to play a dude with Danger Noodle.
and avoid overexerting yourself while you're recovering.
And I finally want a Dendro character.
Don't worry, I will. Thank you very much.
Hi. Quick nod, okay, but tell us when you're gonna be playable.
You're here too? Thank you for all you've done to resolve this situation. I'll have to make some tea in a moment.
Danger Noodle. And yeah, I want the dude with the Danger Noodle to be playable because he's a Dendro character and there's not a single playable Dendro character right now. He's the only Dendro character we've seen thus far and he's not playable. We have not seen any other Dendro character other than him and he's just not playable and this is really annoying me. Are you feeling any better?
Yes, the exhaustion seems to have gone. My mind is steadily getting clearer again.
Luckily, it looks like choosing the Tianshu's successor is suddenly not such a pressing issue after all.
Hey, Yelan!
And Yelan might take over the position, potentially.
My work is mostly wrapped up, so I thought I'd take a minute to check in here. The assessment process comes to an end here, Uncle Tian. In my opinion, Zhi is not suitable for the position. But Qianwei and Mingguo both have potential.
You have my gratitude. People can change their loyalties easily. I've always known this. But whenever it happens, it's still a dismal experience.
Yeah, also Rob, I know that no playable Dendro character exists. I am aware, that's what I said. I said that no playable Dendro character exists. Right now. Everyone's still waiting for that to happen. Every single person is waiting. No, would be fun, wouldn't it? Would be so fun. But sadly, as you might know, we're from a different world. We're an isekai character. We don't have any real family in this world. Other than our sister, but that's, you know, its whole unique thing.
Is it just Paimon, or is Uncle Tian not that surprised?
Everyone calls him Uncle, apparently.
Don't underestimate Uncle Tian.
Yeah, see, everyone calls him that.
Me as assessment officer if he hadn't had his doubts about
His first name, Uncle.
Normally, the Yuehai Pavilion would
Ah,
be
yes.
responsible for assessing the candidates. Isn't that right, Uncle Tian?
Just like Daddy Dearest. His name Daddy.
I wanted to trust him unreservedly. But I have to be responsible with the position of Tianshu. When I first met Zhi, I wondered if he had approached me with a hidden agenda. So I secretly investigated him. I concluded that he had no ulterior motives whatsoever.
Uncle Uirist.
He was an ordinary
Yes.
fishing friend.
It's Uncle Uirist.
And even he changed. But when did it start?
What if none of this had ever happened?
I never had any plans to recommend him directly, but I always intended to give him the chance to compete on a level playing field. Family background and fame mean everything to many people, but I don't attach great importance to them. I had
Shouldn't.
no reputation to speak of when I first became Tianshu. I relied on Ganyu's assistance for all manner of things. What I really admired about Juri was his intelligence and resilience.
Yeah, but he's also an
I
evil
have
son
to
of a bitch,
admit,
apparently.
He's a smart guy and very cautious. The intel suggests that the Fatui saw him as very low risk, but Jur-E was still extremely careful with the poisoning. He chose that specific liquor from Shinue Kiosk because the fiery flavor would mask the bitterness of the poison, and he chose to wait until the Fatui official was drunk and had his guard down before delivering it to him. He also installed a secret compartment in the wine pot he bought to hold the poison. As the amount of liquor went down, he'd shake the pot to release the poison from the compartment into the liquor. Afterwards, we also found he had an antidote on him. Had the Fatui official grown suspicious, Jur-E would have drunk the poisoned wine himself, and then found an opportunity to take the antidote shortly afterwards.
That's still really dangerous.
But my dude was
Yes.
prepared.
He drank the poisonous
Like
wine,
prepared.
he still would have faced serious health consequences despite taking the antidote. He didn't hesitate to put himself in harm's way to achieve his goal.
How is Juri now?
Well, okay.
I mean, he is sitting in a jail cell. Like Yenfei says, everyone who breaks the law has to pay the price. Still,
Wait, he has Yenfei as his lawyer?
he didn't turn down my offer to strike a deal.
Is that
Make sure
a
there are
thing?
plenty of
Because if
roads
so, I
around
feel
to
like he
keep
might have
safe
gotten
from
off
anything
easy.
the Fatui might be planning.
A deal? Does this have to do with what you said to him when you arrested him?
So what kind of deal are we
Yes,
talking about?
Jur-E's not the one I'm interested in. If he was as far as this went, I'd have handed the case off to my subordinates as soon as I realized. But once the Fatui became involved, things got a whole lot more interesting. I thought I might have the chance to catch a big fish.
Well, did you?
Almost. Unfortunately, it slipped off the hook at the last second.
Uncle Tien? Yelan? What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't understand.
Jur-E colluded with the Fatui to try and secure the position of Tianshu. Or, to put it the other way around, the Fatui made an attempt to interfere in the Tianshu selection process.
There's no guarantee they
With
won't
Yu
try
Seo in
again.
our hands and a statement from Jur-E, we could afford to continue with a diplomatic offensive. Also, we'd be able to gain control
Oh.
of Theophon, Yusupov's second in command. Then we'd have a pawn in the ranks
Oh.
of the Fatui. Pawns
Oh,
are
I
very
see where this is
powerful.
going. Counterattack.
All sorts of new options.
Haha, so this is your real plan. Oh, we're gonna set up a counterattack, huh? I like that plan. Let's destroy the Fatui from the inside out.
Why else did you think I was investing so much time and effort into this case?
So, okay, well, did your plan succeed?
We got halfway. The first part went off without a hitch, and we passed all the information on to Lady Ningguang. But when we tried to make contact with Theophon, he was gone, along with all the evidence.
Of course.
The Fatui must be spying on us. Otherwise, they'd never been able to respond so quickly.
I found out from other sources that the Harbinger Regrator got involved. The Fatui's
Oh?
main forces aren't
Okay,
concentrated here.
now I'm curious.
Regrator was only treating this as a peripheral concern.
New Harbinger?
Theophon got away. But knowing which Harbingers are still looking at Liyue is something. It gives me a starting point for my next mission.
I have to ask, Yelan.
When are we going to meet
do
this
you
new
have any
Harbinger?
desire to take over the position of Tianshu yourself? I remember you showed some interest a few days ago at Yenshang Tea House. In my estimation, you are more than competent.
Oh, that. I was obviously joking. I prefer my current life. There's danger and there's excitement. Although it'd still
Huh.
be a behind-the-scenes role, as Tianshu, I wouldn't have the chance to get involved in anything truly clandestine or face any real danger.
I guess that's fair.
Alright, I'm done here. Time for me to go. I'm heading off again in a few days and I still have to prepare.
Where are you off to this time?
Probably can't tell us.
As you might have guessed, it's for me to know and you to find out.
Oh, it's for us to find out.
But I'm sure if you keep going as you are, getting yourselves involved in other people's business all the time, you're sure to get caught up in another misadventure before too long. Maybe I'll see you the next time danger beckons. Until then, keep your wits about you. A lot of people are watching you for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, I am
If you have
aware.
any more questions, just ask Uncle Tian. After the recent turn of events, I'd say he owes you one, wouldn't you?
Not sure if he owes us one. We just did what had to be done. So, it's for us to find out. Why does she have poop? Most people in this game have booba physics. I mean, look at Reed. Wait. If I turn the camera like this, it's easier to see. Do you see that? You see that? We have the physics. Uncle of the Goddess, which one? Which one? The one that got us trapped here? The, what was it? Sustainer of Heavenly Principles? Okay, it's done. Now then, before we do anything else... I want to check in here real quick. Apparently I didn't claim my stuff today so far, so there we go. Battle Pass needs to level up. Always work on the Battle Pass, because I need those wishes. Okay, events. There is a new event, this one, which I'm not sure if it's voiced or not, so I will check it out right now. Accept invitation. What's up, compadre? Have you missed me since the last time we met at the chasm? I mean, you've been on my mind, if that's what you're wondering. In fact, you're the first person I thought of when I came up with this idea. To celebrate Shinobu's successful graduation and, you know, show off the almighty awesomeness of the Arataki gang, I've decided to book a grand venue in Rito to organize a festival. We're calling it the Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival. How's that? Quaking with excitement already, I'll bet. I can guarantee that this festival will be as massive as the Irodori Festival and more meaningful than the Lantern Ride. Once it's over, the gang's name will spread far and wide all across Inazuma. And that's why I thought of you, buddy. I'd love for you to come join in on the fun. We can go nuts, sing songs, do some beetle fights, grill some lavender melons. How about it? Excited? Oh, I bet you are. So hurry down to Rito, I'll wait for you there. Also, wait, Shinobu? I don't think we need that line about lavender melons. It just doesn't sound cool enough. Hey, I said we don't need it. And we don't need this line either. Oh, come on. Okay then, let's check it out.
Brother, he still had to get someone else to write his invitations for him? This guy's beyond hope.
And apparently it is voiced.
The Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival does sound pretty exciting. Do you think they'll have lots of tasty snacks?
And of course, we found the one thing Paimon's interested in. I'm on my way to Rito to check it out. Let's get this event started. Hello?
Paimons looked everywhere, but there doesn't seem to be a festival going on anywhere near here.
Wait, I will initiate a festival of a dong.
Isn't festive at all.
There.
We go ask the Doshin. Maybe they'll know something.
I don't have to check out the booba clip. Hello?
Oh, do you need a hand with anything?
Is there supposed to be a festival soon?
What? A festival? I haven't heard anything about a festival coming up.
Huh.
Could you be more specific? What festival are you talking about exactly?
It's the Almighty Arataki.
Almighty Arataki?
The Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along.
The Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival, organized by the Arataki Gang.
It was in the background, as
Ah,
it should
yes,
be.
The same Arataki gang who made a scene at the Iridori Festival?
That very
So
same
you're
gang,
here
yes.
for the unauthorized, unprofessional, and unofficial event, huh?
What? No, no, no! It's not anything! It's the almighty Arataki!
Paimon, shut up. He clearly didn't coordinate this with the authorities.
Yeah, I gotcha. No need to keep rehashing the name. I think I know what this is about. Let me bring you up to speed.
It was cancelled because it was not brought
So
up to
you
the
saw members
authorities
the
ahead of
Arataki
time.
gang here a few days ago, and they were busy at work leaving piles of hideous things all over the place. Their leader claimed to be hosting a grand event, big enough to rival the Iridori Festival. I think that must be the one you're talking about.
Yes, that
I
one.
asked them a couple of questions, and it quickly became clear that they had no permit to host the event, no proof of venue hire, and, surprise, surprise, no record of having registered the event with the police station.
Who could have seen this coming?
If that isn't the definition of an unauthorized, unprofessional, and unofficial festival, I don't know what is. According to the rules, we had to force them to shut down the event.
Understandably so.
You shut it down? Let Paimon guess. Then you arrested them. Hmm?
No, actually. Seeing that they had no prior experience organizing events and they'd at least gone to the trouble of preparing a safety plan, we just gave them a warning.
That's fair.
Safety plan? Huh. That's pretty responsible.
Anyway, if you're looking for the Arataki gang, you could try going to Amakane Island.
Then that's where we're heading
Which is
now.
a venue designated by the Yashiro Commission for use in all kinds of festivals, big and small. It was established to try and encourage community cultural events. The application process is much simpler there and less expensive too.
Okay,
We told
makes
the
sense.
Arataki gang about that. If they still want to host their event, that's going to be their best option.
This whole thing is starting to sound like a non-starter.
Amogus?
Since we've come this far,
Amogus?
we'll go and take a look at Amakane Island.
Why Amogus? Alright. Ah, right. The island off the side that doesn't have a single teleport point. I don't like this island for this. I like this island visually, but I don't like the fact that there's no teleport point on the island and you are forced to walk there. Our existence is pain. If I move, then don't. Just don't exist. I mean, don't move. But also don't exist. That could also help. Okay. Well, we're here.
The Arataki gang is nowhere in sight.
Well, let's ask around.
Yashiro Commission representative here.
This one?
Let's go and ask him.
Yeah, this one. Just don't exist, yeah.
How can I help?
We're looking for the Arataki gang.
Ah, yes. You must be here for the almighty Arataki whatchamacallit festival too.
2?
Yep. Madam Kujo Sara of the Tenryo Commission and Uemiya of Naganohara Fireworks have both been here so far.
Oh.
Uemiya noticed them getting the venue ready when she was here to deliver some fireworks. I guess she got curious and went to go check it out. As to what Madam Kujo Sara was here for, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, that is a mystery to me too.
Got here before us? Oh, that's a good sign. So, where's the Arataki gang now?
I'm guessing they left again.
Since there's no space available at any official venues at the moment, we had to allocate them to a tiny beach at the northwest part of the island.
Okay.
If only they'd applied earlier, we could have given them a better location. Head northwest. You'll see them.
Northwest, got it. Well, at least they got a spot somewhere. Oh, over here. What a big and grand festival. So, how's the festival going? Which was northwest again. Damn. Well, we don't exactly have a compass, so you know. Sometimes I do get turned around a bit. Also, why is there awkward silence? It's on autoplay right now, okay? It's on autoplay, so this awkward silence here is intended.
I was just wondering when you'd
That's
be showing up.
that was a lot of awkward silence.
Oh boy, am I happy to see you. Look at this venue. What do you think? Is this a prime location or what?
I mean, I guess it's kind of nice.
It's surrounded by sea. The air is as fresh as it gets. There's no noise pollution from the city, and the views are simply spectacular.
You know what? I get that. Yeah, I get that.
The venue is situated against the backdrop of Amakane Island, where you can enjoy exclusive access.
But there's not as much traffic here.
Culture Center's first-rate
Since there's not as much traffic, I'm guessing it's harder for people to notice the event.
And land, getting where you need to be is highly convenient, whether you're traveling by foot or by boat.
It is pretty nice, but again, since it's not anywhere in a busy area, that means that you really have to come out of your way to go to this event. And to Sid stream now, have fun with the event. Oh, I will. After I'm done, I will likely hop over to Sid stream as well. Plus, if he's, I think he's playing Minecraft today, so on the Origin server, so I might hop onto the server at that point as well, potentially. Because again, I still have stuff to do. I need to work on that iron farm. Need to work on that iron farm so I can get it up and running. I need the iron. Hey, you know what? I just realized, since I don't have anything really to sell at the shop yet, what if I start selling iron? What would be a good price for iron? Like 1 diamond for 2 stacks of iron? If it's the I am off the stream's problem. Oh, copying Rob. I see how it is. But yeah, would 2 stacks of iron for 1 diamond be a fair trade? Or 1 stack of iron for a diamond? I'm not entirely sure. What would be a good pricing? 1 or 2 stacks for a diamond. I don't know. I'll have to come up with something. I will not hop onto this stream because after this stream I shall sleep. That is very fair. This menu is pretty nice though.
The moment I set eyes on this venue, I knew this was the one. It was the moment that changed the world.
Sure. Conan would be broke in less than 3 days because you're the master of luck. He would probably build a casino or something. Oh my god, what if I build a casino?
Alright, let's get down to business.
Oh no.
I invited you all here to attend the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival! A highly important festival, I might add.
Of course.
Boss said the first goal of the festival is to promote the Arataki gang and recruit new members.
Secondly, it's to celebrate Shinobu's graduation.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, it makes up for all the previous team building events that were cancelled due to
I was mining straight in my... Whoa.
3 festivals in one?
You think you can spend that much time gathering resources or building? Because I need resources right now. I'm trying to build a huge flat surface and it takes a lot of blocks to do that. You know, building a 128 by 128 block big flat surface, I realized way too late how long that shit takes. How long it takes just to gather resources for that. Now I realize that, hey, the cheapest way I can do that is if I grab leaves or something, but to gather those I need scissors. I could help if I was there, but you're not. Sad. Oh well. Where is Shinobu, by the way? Plus, I can do it myself. It just takes a while.
Them far and wide if you want to get a good crowd. So, Shinobu's handing out flyers.
Oh.
Hey! Shinobu's supposed to be the star of the show, isn't she?
Yeah, the star of the show handing out flyers. Great advertisement.
Hey, I'm hard at work too. I'm entertaining guests.
Like us.
Actually just got back.
Oh, so you were working.
Expecting you to arrive any second, so he came back specially to welcome you. Until then, he was out there with Shinobu, working hard to bring more people to the festival.
Then why did he struggle to come up with anything?
Well, just doing my duty. Nothing more.
Oh, they're covering for him. They're just covering for him.
Bullchucker actually did some serious work for once. Huh. I'm unpleasantly surprised.
I think they're just covering.
Trust a puny little flying lavender melon to stoop to the level of childish name-calling. Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
Yeah, where the drums at? What's this festival got in store for us? I heard Kuchusara came. That's yellow, so I gotta do that.
Oh, you mean that stupid Tengu?
Oh, someone
yeah,
mad?
I hesitated, but I sent her an invitation. I cannot believe how ungrateful she is. Get this, she came all the way out here just to put up a bulletin board and write a load of baloney on it claiming that visitors need to be cautioned.
Wow.
She even warned us.
Now we know how she tastes. That is true. That is true.
Bullying of the gang.
She tastes like lavender melon.
One day, I'm gonna defeat that Tengu fair and square in broad daylight in the middle of the street. She'll get what's coming to her. Anyway, so compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
You mean got any more questions? Because I already asked you a question. I heard Yoimiya showed up too.
The owner of Naganohara Fireworks?
Yeah, that one. That very same one.
Her is a real blast.
Fun.
She only found out about our festival because she happened to be delivering some fireworks to Amikane Island. She really liked what we were trying to do here and came to pass on her best wishes. She even said she'll provide some fireworks for us next time.
But not this time. Sad.
Should make sure to keep good ties with Naganohara Fireworks in the future. Anyway, so compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
I like how he just repeats this line and not says, do you have any more questions? Just you ask him a question, and after you answered your question, he's like, so, you got any questions? Like we didn't just ask you one. What's this festival got in store for us?
A ton of totally awesome stuff.
Oh, really now?
Over there? That's Sing Along Hill. Stand at the top, look out over the sea, and sing your heart out. And this bonfire, it's perfect for roasting lavender melons, the regular kind, or the ones of the annoying little floating variety.
Ah, so that's where we prepare the emergency food. Thank you.
Whether you want to play Genius Invocation TCG or battle some beetles.
Wow, you really pulled out all the stuff.
Compadre, you are compadre now, compadre. Yes, compadre.
The highlight of this festival is the drum along. Here, feast your eyes on this. Just between you and me, this little treasure was sourced through a top-secret channel. They said it's a prized hand drum that once belonged to a renowned onmyoji, and it's worth 8 million mora.
Highly doubt that.
Strapping good looks, and the fact that the vendor and I kind of had a connection. Her words, not mine. She gave me a generous discount, and only asked for 800,000 mora.
You got ripped off.
Million to 800,000, just like that? Sounds suspiciously
Yeah.
like a scam to Paimon.
Big scam.
Duh. Oldest trick in the book, right? Which is why it didn't work on me. I spotted the damage on the edge right away. Practically screamed, "Defective product alert!" Ooh, we have a connection. Give me a break. So I haggled hard and took her down to 80 G's. Practically a steal.
Okay.
More specifically, daylight robbery.
Damn. Damn. What is with the awkward pauses? I don't like them. Did they just forget to put in stuff? There we go.
Impressive that you could actually afford something worth 80,000 mora. Good for you, bull chucker.
It's only 80,000 mora. What do you take me for?
I put in 20
Wow.
grand.
Me too.
Wow. Your entire team got scammed.
Boss, how come I had to pay 30 grand?
20 grand plus 20
That robbery? Well, that's my specialty.
grand.
Did you sell him that?
You really are a bull chucker. You extorted 80 grand from your gang members and didn't pay a single mora yourself.
You might want to check your mathematics there. I paid my share, you know. I paid the last 10 grand. All right,
Damn.
good chat, but we should wrap things up. It's getting late. I should go rendezvous with Shinobi.
But yeah, Rob, you sold him that, didn't
Festival's
you?
just getting started. We need to keep plugging it to get a bigger crowd.
Damn, how
Take care
dare
of the
you.
hand drum, all right? Oh, and if you want to try out the drum along at any point, Genta's your guy.
He paid 10 grand. Yeah. Yeah, goodbye, compadre. 10G Frisk has more. Ah, yes. Well, let's try it out.
I'm Genta, the Arataki Drum Along Festival Welcome Ambassador. Are you ready for your drum-along performance?
Maybe.
I almost forgot. There's something that Boss forgot to mention to you about this hand drum. Since none of us really know if it's in tune or not, please test it out first. That way,
Who's
you'll be
clapping?
together when you deliver your final performance. Go on, give it a try.
Who's clapping? And why? Lag calibration tutorial. Press the spacebar or left click to the drum beat on an accented note. Adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note position you entered. Spacebar or left click on. Okay. Maybe a little bit lower. Tiny bit. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, sure. Okay, I think it works. Quest cleared. Well, that was easy. Event details. Okay. You know what? It's rhythm gaming time. Oh, do I just talk to you for everything?
I'm Genta. Are you ready for your drum-along performance?
Yes. It's showtime.
Let the
Let the drum along begin. We'll work our way up. We'll go... Actually, hang on. What are the things? Okay, I need to beat I need to beat all difficulties anyway. Okay. Then let's start on normal. Rhythm gaming time. You know it's... Oh, it works differently than the other rhythm games. Okay, it works differently than the previous two rhythm games by the looks of it. During the performance, different notes will appear on the screen. When a note falls on the descension line, strike the descension line to score points, depending on the timing of your stroke. Long note is presented by a long strip of light. Hold until... Okay. And I'm guessing it's still... Oh, no. ASD, JKL. Got it. So it's only 6 inputs instead of 8. The other rhythm games had 8 inputs. But yeah, the previous rhythm game events had 8 inputs instead of 6. So hopefully I can do this. Oh, damn it, I let go. I don't know how to feel about the charting, but sure. I already adjusted it, but it still doesn't... seem like it lines up perfectly. I mean, it kind of lines up, but it could be better. Also, how do you play hold notes on a drum? Can someone tell me that? Ooh. Okay. Oh! Okay. Zhongli is playing. Set the timing to be even lower, about 60. Yeah, I'll try to do that. But I got 3 stars, which is basically the best thing. Wait, what is edit beat map? In normal mode, you can add notes even as the music is playing. Input button to add notes at the current moment. You may hold the input to long note, okay. The rhythm line will descend while the music is playing, shows the recommended positions for not being placed when adding notes. The notes are rhythm line. So there's a charting tool in this? Okay. You cannot move or delete notes. If you need to, you can go advanced editing mode. There's charting in this. There's custom charts. Where was it? Oh, there. About 60. Let's try that. And let's try it on hard. Okay. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that lines up much more nicely. But I can forgive the devs for not having a perfect lineup initially. After all, this isn't a rhythm game. Okay. Damn it. Messed up there. Got too cocky. Hopefully it'll still be enough for 3 stars. I mean, as long as Zhongli is playing, you have to give him 3 stars, right? There's no way Zhongli can get anything lower than 3 stars, right? I mean, compared to Shaggy, this is much easier of a 6-key song. Good. You know, good thing I fought Shaggy in FNF. Maybe 70. I still. Yeah, it's slightly wrong. You know what? Let's try 70. Let's try 70 as we go into Pro. I have 3 stars on all the other ones. Let's see if I can keep up the 3 stars on Pro difficulty. So far, the auto buttons haven't even come into play yet. Okay, yeah, now I think it lines up nicely. Whoa, okay. Oh, now the outer buttons are coming into play. It is kind of a little bit harder than FNF in one sense, and that is the fact that they're not coming in down in straight lines, but they're all coming from the center and moving outwards, making it a little bit harder to judge which note it is ahead of time. Because early on, when I see a note, it could be going to A, but it could just as well be going to S. And that is kind of annoying. That should be 3 stars, right? Yeah, look at that. Okay. Still say a little bit more offset, but maybe I am too sensitive. I think it works fine like this. I think we've achieved a good balance. Okay, there's one other one available. So might as well do that one too, right? Let's do everything that's available right now. And again, you know what? I'll try hard right away just to check something. I want to see if I complete it on hard, if I also get the normal reward. Or if I have to do each difficulty individually. I'd still rather do hard and then go into pro after. Okay. So far, so good. Nice and simple patterns. Got a good combo. You know, playing playing Friday Night Funkin' is really coming in handy for Genshin Impact right now, huh? The fact that I have so much Friday Night Funkin' experience, I think, is kind of helping me out here in this rhythm game. But probably not a lot. Damn. Yeah, not a lot, because I still make mistakes. I wonder how much harder this is for people who play Genshin Impact who don't normally play rhythm games. I wonder how much harder this is for people who don't normally play rhythm games. Let's return. And okay, I do just need to complete it on one difficulty to get all the lower ones. Some of the music doesn't line up perfectly, yeah. Sadly, it doesn't all line up perfectly. Well, we're going in again because, you know, pro. Ah, but then I'm unranked in this. You know what? Forget it, we're doing every difficulty. Because I want to be ranked in all of them. I don't want it to say unranked. That sounds like I'm a chicken. I'm chickening out. And again, forgive it for being slightly off. After all, Genshin is not a rhythm game originally, okay? This is just a mini game, so I can totally get it not being perfect. And I don't need to be perfect at this right now, because I just don't want to be unranked. As long as I can get any score on this difficulty, I'm fine. Preferably, though, I would like it to be 3 stars. If it's 3 stars, that would be very nice. And I think that much should be achievable, even if I have a few misses. Because I'm getting a lot of perfects. Right. Ooh. And that's the end, right? Okay, so we have one more difficulty to do for this song, and then we're done with all the currently available songs. Yup. Select Pro. Begin. I am a professional. I can do this. Come on, Zhongli. Hey, don't slap me right now, I'm busy. Ooh, okay. Hey, I said I'm busy! No slap! Plus the song is actually a little bit harder. Plus, unlike with FNF, I actually have to also let go on the beat here. Because in FNF, I can just hold down a note however long I want. Can't do that here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's 8. Almost didn't get that. Again, the A and S, when they come in, they look so similar. Because they're coming at a similar angle and all the notes look the same. In FNF? Yeah, in FNF I often hold down the note far longer than I need to. Try to hold notes correctly, that's why I rarely get misses when not holding the slide. That's why I rarely get misses when not holding the slider. Yeah, you can technically hold the note down however long you want. Like, if you keep holding the note down, nothing's gonna stop you. But I really, oftentimes I just hold down the note far longer than I need to. Sometimes, not all the time. Not all the time. But for example, when playing multiple hold notes, and one is shorter than the other, I usually hold them both down for a while. I just try to do it correctly. That is fair. Very fair. Just curious who else we're gonna see here. Klee is one of the characters. We're gonna have Klee music. I'm gonna have to play this as Klee when I get to it. There's one Zhongli inspired one. We have a Zhongli song. And of course the Raiden Shogun. But those will likely happen off screen because I seem to have made it past the voice segment. Getting better at doing doubles and while holding the hold note and clicking. I see. Now then, there is still another event that I would like to check out while we have the time. And that is Perilous Trail. I haven't actually checked this out either. So, I say we do that. Is it in Lurking Peril? No, not this one. Here's this one. Yes. Go to challenge. We're back in the chasm. Now we saw this sign while we were down in the chasm. We saw that sign. I just never really went into that. So now we'll finally check that out. Okay. Wait. I'm an idiot. Up here. How time flies, it do be flying. Oh, they pulled the sign out. It was actually in the cave we were stuck in before, but now it's outside, interestingly enough. Okay, let's try this. Defeat animosity? Default animosity, stern antagonism, apex hostility. Damn. Just jump with no hesitation. Yeah, that is what I do, apparently. We'll do default animosity right now. Let's see what this is. So, opposing force, 3 rounds in total. Rules, each time one combat round is completed, you must choose one character to continue combat, while the other party members will be unable to do so. Oh. Okay. So, let's get my party setup going then. I definitely am picking the 3 I always use for combat. Klee, the definitely strongest attacker. I think Venti is also really... Hell, I think you. And... Star Gems? Character enhances character's jumping ability. Plunging attacks generate a cyclone at your position upon hitting opponents, attracting ones that are nearby. Can be triggered every 2 seconds. Interesting. Would be really good if I had like Zhao. If I had Zhao, then this would be very, very strong. After the active character's normal attack hits an opponent 3 times, they will unleash a shockwave. Once position. That seems pretty nice. After the active character's normal attack hits an opponent, their normal attack damage will be increased by 15%. This effect can be triggered once every 0.1 seconds, lasts 5 seconds. Effect stacks up to 4 times. Each stack's duration is independent. Okay. Thunderstruck sounds pretty nice. We'll likely pick that. But let's first check everything. After the active character's charge attack hits an opponent, their charged attack damage will be increased by 20%. Can be triggered once. This is really good for Klee. This is really, really good for Klee. Like these two together. Like this for Klee and this for my other characters would probably be really nice. Swift lethality. Character members' electro and hydro damage will be increased by 20%. That not as much, but... This, and I can pick one more. Probably the shockwave. Let's go with the shockwave. Okay. let's start. Let's see what we got in this. I'm overwhelmed with curiosity. Okay, when each combat round ends and 3 challenges are completed, the current party setup must be adjusted. Only one member of the current party can be selected to continue on. The rest cannot be deployed again. Oh no. Oh no, I need a bunch of characters for this. Oh, I have so many characters that I barely bothered leveling because I have a decent party already. Oh, this is actually... We'll go normal for now. Actually, you know what? Let's go hard. Sure. I picked the lower difficulty, so I might as well go hard. Also, I can switch. I totally can switch. What the... Okay, I guess I read it wrong initially. It's me in the Konosuba game seeing the dungeon. Oh, Vanya's dungeon, you mean? Was that feature added to the English release recently? Or a while ago? Because I remember that being released for some time. Naturally, because you know how different that is. Okay. Added? Okay, I see. Yeah, the dungeon. Do you have, But I'm guessing you have Vanya's dungeon, but you don't have Vanya as a playable character yet, right? I'm guessing that's, where you're at. So, Okay, I still... Not yet. Okay, I see. Then I'm guessing you also don't have the succubus girl. Again, I am so pleasantly surprised that she got added in because she's cute. Remember the succubus girl from, what was it, episode 10, I think? Right? Got a problem with vampirism? Ribbon? Got a ribbon with vampirism. Huh. Okay. But yeah, the succubus girl from episode... I believe it was episode 10 of season 1. Or was it episode 9? No, it was episode 9, I think. Anyway, you know the succubus episode. Where the little succubus girl broke in and stuff. But yeah, she's an unlockable character. And I am pleasantly surprised at that. I haven't really used her yet. But I have a feeling but I really want to find a good party setup to use the succubus at some point. Because how can I not? Plus, again, my Japanese is very limited, so I am sorry if I got some stuff wrong. But I think she's actually hardcore crushing on Vanya. So that's nice, that's interesting. And you know what? I can't blame her. I really can't. Okay. Blows and stuff from the shrines. Ah, the shrines. Yeah, the special shrine weapon. Have you, do you also have the gun attack on her yet? The gun ultimate, which is basically single target explosion. Select one character to continue on while everyone else will be ended on. I have to keep Zhongli. Only on default? Yeah, no, now I have to switch. Okay, I'll pick Mona because high level. I'll pick you because I think she's a decent DPS and she's a trial character, so why not? And I guess I'll also pick Fischl. Actually, I just realized I should look at my opponents. Having a Hydro character right here would be incredibly useless, so no Hydro. I think this is the combo I'm going for. Okay, let's find out stuff for here. After entering combat, non-active party member will regenerate 3 elemental energy. The cooldown for switching characters is extended to 6 seconds when a character takes the stage. Their normal attack speed and movement speed will be increased by 15%, HP recovered by 15%, and elemental energy recovered by 100%. The interruption resistance will be greatly enhanced. That seems pretty nice. The active character's charged attack no longer consumes stamina, and its damage will be increased by 40%. Character's resistance to interruption is greatly increased when performing charge. Yes! Inexorable force. All party members normal and charge attack gain 50% of all elemental. Yeah, okay, sure, why not? Swagger. When on the field, the character's attack damage will be increased by 25% every 3 seconds. That would be really great in combo with the not being able to switch for a while, but you know what, I'll go for this combo for now. Okay, we're going in. You can redraw, yes, but I liked most of the cards I had. Most of them were actually pretty nice. What now? Do I go this way. Okay, we're going in. By the way, I never used this. I should probably start doing that.
By royal decree.
And boom. Easy first win. Question mark? Oh, because I can choose again. Well, we'll go hard if we can choose. Okay, go. Okay, there we go. Take this. And might as well use this as well. Easy. Moving on. I dealt some chonky damage. Yes, we do like dealing the chonky damage. Okay, next round. Again, chonky. Big hit. And Venti. They cannot get away. Look at that. I really should level Venti some more because Venti is actually pretty strong. Like, you can see how easily I can get control of my enemies like that. Again, though, I think we're gonna keep Zhongli because the shield is really useful. Okay, we have mages coming in. We have Cryo, Pyro, and Electro. Okay, since we have Pyro, I think now's a good time to bring in Mona to get rid of that Pyro shield a little bit more easily. Sure, we'll bring in her. And maybe Bennett? Because Bennett can increase our damage output. They will be rendered useless. They will become oh no, not Aqua. Rob, are you also hyped for Season 3 of Konosuba and the Konosuba spin-off? I am super hyped for both of those. Like, incredibly hyped. Cooldown for switching characters is extended. Yeah, we saw that one. After the active character's normal attack hits an opponent, they will unleash a shockwave. We've seen this one. After the active character's charge attack hits an opponent, their charged attack damage will be increased by 20%. That seems pretty nice, but I don't really use charged attacks right now anymore, so increases all party members' elemental skill and elemental burst level by 1. Ooh, that seems pretty hype. Okay. When the active character's plunging attack deals damage to an opponent, yeah, can't really use plunging attack, so we'll go for this one. And I guess this one, or does redraw do it completely? Oh, select the ones that you want to redraw. This one. But I see the costs. I don't want to expend this because I'm curious if I get stuff from it. So I don't want to expend any of it if at all possible. So instead I will... Sure, let's go for the charged attack. And go! I said go. Could have redrawn, but Okay, again, we need Zhongli for the big boy damage right away. Boom! They all... what's wrong? Where did your health go, guys? Come on! Where did all your guys' health go? I wonder. Shields up, and... Okay, might as well. Boom. You're next. And finally, you die. Alright. Next area, moving on. Took a meteorite to the face, and somehow they survived. Low HP, but they survived. Oh, no you don't. Do not like you, at all. I agree, I need to end this quickly. Never mind, he got the shield up. Well, fine. If that's how you want to play it, sure, be my guest. But you know what? I think I need ice in order to... Yeah, ice is the way. Ice is how you get rid of that. Come on, I just want to get... You know what? Fine, I don't even need to get rid of your shield completely, because this is gonna hurt anyway. Yeah, that's what I thought. And... Somehow they're still alive, but I'm sure that won't last much longer. There we go. Challenge completed. I'm guessing this is the final segment? Oh, there's one more. Ah, here we go. The mages have arrived. That should stop them for a bit. And now we have a damage upgrade. And that should do it. Challenge completed completely. Took almost 5 minutes. Okay, let's leave, see what rewards we can get, and after that, I think we'll end the stream. Yeah, it might be a little bit early, but not too early. Let's just see. Reward, reward. Complete 2 rounds, successfully complete on stern antagonism. Yeah, I can do that stuff off screen, I think. And I want to check the event shop because I think there's a Crown of Insight on the line. I'll definitely have to work on that. But I will work on that stuff on my own. There was a shop. Yeah, I did just check it out again. Crown of Insight as well as level Ascension material for what I believe is a weapon we can get in here. Right? That's all of that is Ascension material. Oh yeah, there, that weapon. Fading Twilight. Already have it now. The crown, I'll tell you what the crown does. The crown is a very rare item. You can only get it on some events. Like the crown is only available in very few places. Some events give you a crown, if you can buy it. And if an event gives you a crown, it only gives you a maximum of 1. And not all events even have it, only a few. And I think you can also get crowns by leveling up the blooming Sakura tree. Every once in a while, like once or twice, you can get a crown out of that. So crowns are probably the most rare, one of the most rare items in this game. And you need a crown in order to level up talents. As you know, every character's talents can be leveled up 10 times. Like, you have your 3 talents that you can level up. And they can all get leveled up to level 10. The thing is, in order to get from level 9 to level 10, it needs a crown. To get that final push from level 9 to level 10, you need a crown. So in order to max out one character, in order to max out one character, you need 3 crowns. 3 crowns to max out one character. And again, these crowns are exceptionally rare. Like, maybe every other event or something will give you a crown. About every other event, let's say. Meaning that in order to max out one character, you'd likely have to fully participate in 6 events or something. And I can't level up Zhonglis anymore, as you can see. They're all maxed. All maxed, baby. As it should be. Same for Klee, by the way. And I have 6, meaning I could max out 2 more characters. I'm thinking of investing some more stuff into Venti to max out specifically this skill, because it's really great. I could also... Maybe Keqing could also, because she's a good DPS character, I could see myself using some stuff on her. Venti be good? I mean, yeah. Again, you saw how Venti was able to just suck all these enemies into one spot and they couldn't move anymore, plus constant damage. I mean, he is a god, what do you expect? So yeah, I've been thinking of leveling that up some more. Klee is the Megumin, definitely. The red explosion lolly. She's the red explosion lolly, what more do you want? I mean, she isn't a Chuny. That's the one thing that's very different, is she isn't a Chuny. But we do have a Chuny. We have Fischl. She's the Chuny of the team, and she has the eye patch. Anyway, let me check in here real quick, and then I'll call it quits. Oh, that's a lot of points. Perfection, yes. I have both Fischl and Klee on the team, so you know. Everything is as it should be. Now then, with that being out of the way, I am going to wrap this up here. We do not have enough people watching for a raid, which, again, typical for Genshin. Yeah, we did get a bow, and we can enhance that later on, but I'll likely do that when I grind the event on my own time. Anyway, as I said, no raid today, due to lack of viewers, as always. I am very happy that at least early on in the stream we had a lot of people watching. Again, I know that Genshin, very unpopular on this channel, so having a bunch of people at the start was really nice. Even if that kind of, even if the number got lower and lower over time, it still means quite a bit. You want to check all your commands, I see. Sure. 130, yo indeed. Anyway, Rob, thank you so much for watching and sticking around to the end as well. Thanks to everyone else who came in, even if they left earlier. Thanks to everyone watching this as an archive. And yeah, thanks to all the people who have watched the channel up until now and who will watch it in the future. And Rob, you are indeed always here. So thanks everyone, and I will see you next time on Friday, probably. So until then, bye!